This is great.
Beautiful evening.
A wonderful evening. My name is Tom Reifert, and with me is the award-winning Mary Tina Medina. And we're here once again. We were co-hosts last year. We're doing it again this year. It's a great night. When I got to Hagerstown, it was 82 degrees.
Yeah, 74 right now. So we are sweating a little bit, but we are having a great time.
And the parade has started, our 96th Mummers Parade here in Hagerstown. And with us, the first unit right here is Tim and Jessica Click. By the way, it was Jessica's birthday yesterday.
Aww.
And they are the owners of 117 Audio Video Group out of Hagerstown, the area's only LED mobile billboard truck. It was designed and built by Tim Click and used for events, grand openings, business advertisements, and more. Advertising for this year's Mummers Parade sponsors are right there. We got a couple of great other units.
We do. It is actually the winner of the 2023 Alsatia Club Jeep Show. That was that blue Jeep that you saw there, a 1952 Willys Jeep pickup. Mike McKinney was in that.
And we got Charles Mozingo, the winner of the 2023 Alsatia Club Thunder in the Square, and he was driving a 2022 Corvette. There were some great things that happened here with Thunder in the Square, and Randy Goop Jones was the winner of the Fall Thunder in the Square, and he's driving a 1931 Model A Ford Roadster. So we got the winners of the Thunders in the Squares that just came down through the parade. We got a little bit of a break, but I do want to tell you that this parade could not happen without the Alsatia Club. And we have the Hagerstown Washington County Convention and Visitors Bureau, one of the sponsors of the parade this year. Also, Washington County government gave a grant to the Alsatia Club to be able to have the parade this year.
Awesome.
Also, the city of Hagerstown and downtown Hagerstown group doing a great job as always with the Thunders in the Square and everything that happens to be able to pull this parade off. Some other sponsors I want to mention, Cueto and Cueto, and also Don and Connie Richardson. But all the coverage that you're watching right now is happening because of Antietam Broadband and some great people that have been doing this for over 40 years, providing television coverage of this world-class American tradition, the annual Alsatia Mummers Parade here in Hagerstown.
Yes.
We do have some sponsors. The Alsatia Mummers Parade coverage brought to you by S&L Water, and at S&L Water, water is our priority. For all of your water and plumbing needs, call S&L Water at 240-313-9190, and that's 240-313-9190.
Excellent. Yes, it is just such a beautiful evening. We are excited that the parade has started. We're waiting for our next entry here. But before we do that, I do want to mention one additional sponsor that helps with the coverage of this parade, and that is the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics, the Parkway Division. They actually specialize in sports injuries, joint replacement, hand surgery, injections, and more. They do it basically all. Call the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics at 301-665-4575 to make your appointment today. We thank them for their sponsorship.
Oh, thank you very much, CAO and all the gang there, all the good doctors at CAO, the Orthopedic Center. Also, Hagerstown Honda and Kia, they're great folks. Paul Ritchie and all the gang, you know, every year they give a free car for the use of the year to the Washington County Teacher of the Year. So thank you very much, Hagerstown Honda and Kia. And the coverage of the parade brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia, the dealers that make it easy. And Hagerstown Kia and Honda wish very much success to all the organizations who make this parade happen, who have worked so hard to be part of this hub city tradition. Hagerstown Honda and Kia proudly supports all the events that make Washington County truly unique.
And you know, this is, what did you say? It's been a decade now that you've been hosting this?
Thanks, Mary. 10 years I started, 10 years ago, I think. It could have been 11. I should have written it down. But anyway, I found a picture from 10 years ago, so I know that that happened. And we have seen all kinds of weather. We've had rain, we've had spit and snow. It's been 32 degrees when we started, in the 20s when we got about halfway through. This parade tonight, the 96th Mummers Parade, is the warmest that I can remember.
That's
and
what
I started
ask.
watching Mummers Parades in 1991 when I moved to Hagerstown. But this person right here, I want to brag a little bit about Mary Teal Medina. She has done a lot of great things in her life. In 2010, she was the Miss Maryland Outstanding Teen, competed on that National Miss America stage. Also, she was our Miss Washington County in 2012. And I don't want to forget that you are also the legislative director for Senator Paul Corderman, and spend a lot of time with breast cancer awareness as both a volunteer and a helper. Graduate of Liberty University, she is my co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman right here is Mary Teal Medina.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. It's been so much fun.
This is exciting to be here again.
Yes.
Thank goodness you were here, because that's why they asked me back.
I don't know about that.
And I want to thank, I don't know if Dave can get the picture of it, where all the other camera crews are, but we've got people way up over us. Steve is way up there.
In shorts, by the way.
And then
it's that warm.
And we've got Paul Shirley way over there, and we've got some great guys high over the streets of Hagerstown. And we've got it filling up with lots of seats right here. The Alsatia Club has been very, very busy helping sell the tickets, and of course the Maryland Theater, the official vendor for the tickets. And I want to talk a little bit about what I did earlier tonight at the crowning of the Mummers Queen, and how that happened. And also want to give you a little bit of background of our Grand Marshals, and that's plural, Grand Marshals that are here tonight. First of all, our Grand Marshal, you'll see him riding in a 1931 car, is Chaz Rittenhouse. He always walks the parade. This year, though, it looks like he's riding in a car. He's dressed as Little High School. And he, of course, is a movie actor, a stage actor. He's a real estate agent here in Washington County. Chaz Rittenhouse, a Grand Marshal, been here forever, and a terrific person to have as Grand Marshal. Also, we have another Grand Marshal. He has been a member of the Alsatia Club for 54 years, doing 54 parades, and has never missed.
He has a few years on you, Tom.
He usually walks the parade route and checks in with every single float and band and unit, and you name it, the hundreds of units that are in the parade. His name is Phil Baker, and he's one of our Grand Marshals as an honorary position tonight.
Excellent.
We have also a member of the governor's cabinet is an honorary Grand Marshal, and her name is Emily Keller. You know her as the Special Secretary of Opioid Response and running the Opioid Operational Command Center. Emily Keller was the first female mayor of the city of Hagerstown since the city incorporated in 1762. Emily Keller was also a city council person here in the city of Hagerstown before becoming mayor, and now, of course, she's a secretary in Governor Wes Moore's cabinet. But I do want to mention we have a very, very special Grand Marshal tonight, and her name is Paisley Ramage. She is a member of one of the Little League clubs that the Alsatia Club is sponsoring, and she is here with her family tonight here at the parade. And she was chosen as our Grand Marshal tonight because of her bravery. She's fighting a very difficult and horrible disease. You'll be seeing her on camera some point tonight in the parade, but she does it with bravery and good humor. She had a wonderful time earlier tonight at the Alsatia Club when we crowned the Queen tonight. She helped us out, just had a wonderful time, and it's a beautiful little young lady, Paisley Ramage. We're very, very pleased to have her here with us tonight. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade coverage in just a moment.
At an early age, I always saw myself as a law enforcement officer. I had friends that worked here that kind of pushed me in that direction.
I think it also goes back to the people that you're working with also. You know, the camaraderie that we have, the teamwork that we have, the family-like atmosphere kind of makes it hard to leave, and that you want to stay here and be part of something.
Now hiring correctional deputies. Entry level starts at $51,000. Lateral starting salary $53,976 plus a $10,000 sign-on bonus.
Rentals Unlimited proudly sponsors events happening in our community. Give our experienced personnel a call or stop by one of our 5 locations for all your home improvement, residential, commercial, or industrial projects. We provide friendly and knowledgeable service you can depend on the first time and every time. Rentals Unlimited. We rent solutions. 1458 South Potomac Street in Hagerstown and online at rentalsunlimited.com.
When you need someone who will come through no matter what, someone who will go the extra mile, Cumberland Valley Heating and Air specializes in the installation of residential and commercial heating and air solutions. 24/7 emergency service delivers our promise of getting you the help you need when you need it. We're the tri-state experts in heating, air conditioning, and above all, comfort. Cumberland Valley Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a train.
And good evening, everybody. Tom Ryford here with the world-famous Mary Teal Medina. And we are back from the 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade. This is very exciting. You can see the Alsatia banner, the historic Alsatia banner. They found it at the Alsatia Club. Actually, last year they were cleaning out the club. Remember, they were selling the club. The club got sold after 99 years of having that club building. The Knopfs bought it. And what's cool about this, the Knopfs joined the Alsatia Club.
Love that.
And tonight we were back in the club, and we did the crowning of the Mummers Queen. It was great. A bunch of local scouts are here carrying the banner, and this is a lot of fun to see the old Alsatia Club banner being carried. And you can see the historic one there, the black and orange one behind as well. This is really terrific. Bunch of great kids. They've just walked like 3 miles from way up by Long Meadow Shopping Center. And behind, I believe, we have one of our Grand Marshals, Chaz Rittenhouse, is a great guy, and he is our Grand Marshal. He always represents Little High School. He is in a, I believe it's a 1931 Roadster. It's a 1931 model with a rumble seat and the whole bit. There he is, Chaz Rittenhouse.
See the feather. I can't see.
You can see the feather, yeah. He's in the back of the rumble seat there.
He is there.
He's one of our Grand Marshals.
Yes.
This is just exciting. He's a good guy, a movie star, been in a lot of parades, of course, for years and years and years.
40 parades.
Unbelievable. 40 different parades year after year. And coming into view now, good to see Hub City Model A Club is driving that club. We have the honor guard from the city of Hagerstown leading the way with the American flag as people are standing and many of them saluting the flag. I see some veterans saluting the flag.
Also folks from the Maryland State Police as well.
There he is.
There he is.
Chaz Rittenhouse. Boy, he was a happy camper earlier at the crowning of the Mummers Queen. Good to see you, Chaz. How are you, buddy? There he is. Big smile. We did a bobblehead several years ago of Chaz. He was our model for the bobblehead that we gave away back then at a Hagerstown Suns game. We had the Hagerstown City Police Color Guard. We have Hagerstown City Police and Fire Police. We have a lot of great folks from all the first responders that are here today. Make sure to check your sprinklers. If you are got a sprinkler system, check your batteries as well. We got the batteries, of course, is the thing to always check when we change the time, which is next weekend, I believe. November 1st.
Who else just drove by is Hagerstown Fire Chief Steve Lohr.
Is Steve here?
Yeah,
oh, there he was.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the sprinkler car. Okay, got it.
He was driving a 1958 Mack Model B triple combination FD pumper. That is quite a name there.
It might be this one here. The
Yeah?
Mack Model B. You see it?
Oh, yeah. There it is.
we go.
Okay, cool.
All righty.
So
we got
Chief Lohr was in the other vehicle, but we have the...
there he is. There's Brian
Mack
Albert, our
attack.
Washington
Oh.
County Sheriff. Good to see you, Brian. How
Hey,
are
Sheriff.
you? Made international news this last week, but for a reason we won't mention here, but it was they did a lot of great work.
Yes,
that's
thankful
for sure.
them.
There's the Mack attack. Good to see you, Chief. He's in the right side there.
Oh, we also have an antique fire truck, a 54 B model fire engine.
Folks, before this parade is over, we'll have about 100 fire trucks, which is a good thing because they look great. National Label Fire Truck. Look at that.
Awesome.
Lafayette Hall, Pennsylvania. Good to see you here tonight.
Really neat trucks.
Wowee. Beautiful fire truck. That was the former chief right there. There he is. Good to see him. There's the old Woodsboro truck. I don't know, folks, if you know the story about that fire truck. It was small enough to be able to get into, on September 11th, 2001, get inside the Pentagon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And former chief back there, anyway, he refurbished it. He saved it from the wrecking ball kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Fixed it all up. Good to see Rescue 28 Squad from Wheaton, Maryland here tonight.
Yes, and we do have, of course, our mayor, Ms. Takesha Martinez. We have some council members. I see Council Member Tiara Burnett.
Oh, I like the outfits. Good to see you, Madam Mayor. Good to see everybody.
We also see Council Member Matthew Schindler. Also want to give a shout out to Council Member Shelley McIntyre and Council Member Kristen Alshire. I didn't see them, but
no, I don't think
good
they
to
were
have
up
them
there.
on the card, though.
But I saw
That's
the
good.
mayor, and
oh, look at this.
Good to see her. Oh,
Is
we got
this
the
Mr.
Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
guy.
Man?
We got the Kool-Aid guy, one of our mummers.
Nice.
Walking in the parade. This is exciting. He busts through walls. He is the Kool-Aid Man.
I like the lights. That's a nice touch.
By the way, this is one of our Grand Marshals right next to you, Dave Dahl. Get the camera on the guy to the right. One of our Grand Marshals, that's Phil Baker walking the parade. You can see him on your right, Dave Dahl. He's got the sash.
Very, very nice.
Isn't that cool? Right in front of you, Dave, on your left. One of our Grand Marshals walking on the parade.
And who do we have coming down the pike
There
here?
he is. Thank you. That's Phil Baker, been with the Alsatia Club for 54 years.
Is that Batman? Batman?
We have an exciting Corvette coming down the street.
I have no information other than
We do have Batman driving right in front of Dave right now. There he is.
Very
Batman
cool.
in a Corvette. Good to see you. Batman looks like maybe he's not fitting in that suit as tightly as maybe he used to.
Oh, man. Well, you know, we are on South Potomac Street, so it would only make sense that our first marching band is, of course, the E. Russell Hicks Middle School Marching Band from the South End. They are 100 members strong, led by Paul Hahn.
It's a great band. E. Russell Hicks Middle School Band, the marching green and white. They're here tonight.
Sound great. What is a parade, honestly, without a marching band? This is perfect.
I tell you what, it is an honor for these young men and women to be able to lead the parade as the first official band
That's right.
of the 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade. It's a memory that they're making. They're about to play as they pass in front of the judges right now. Now they are being judged on the middle school band competition. Let's give them a listen. They've marched a long way tonight already because we're like 2 miles down in the parade route at this stage of the game. Very, very exciting to see them. Sounding good. Good to see the E. Russell Hicks Marching Band.
They're the rebels as well, right? It's not just the high school?
Yeah, I think you're right. Now, we've got nearly 300 units in today's parade, and it's a wonderful parade, and it always is great to have these marching bands and a lot of organizations and nonprofits and charities and that kind of thing. And one of the great charities in the state of Maryland is the Special Olympics, and every year we have both the Summer Games and a Winter Games. The Winter Games this year, for the first time in many, many years, was brought back to Maryland and was held at the Wisp Ski Resort in Garrett County. This is the Washington County Special Olympics. Good to see you.
This is their cheer team. That's pretty neat. They actually had their first year of competition this year in June, and the team won 12. The team of 12 won a silver medal at the Maryland State Summer Games at Towson University, actually. So that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, and congratulations to them. We have the Masons are now in the screen right now. You can see them. The Freemasons of Hagerstown, Williamsport, Smithsburg, and Hancock marching in the parade. That's the Friendship Lodge number 84.
And we did want to take this time to give a shout out to some of our sponsors. We'd like to show some love to Hagerstown, Honda, and Kia. Coverage of the Alsatia Mummers Parade is brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia. They are the dealers that truly make it easy. They wish much success to the organizations who worked so hard to be here and be a part of this Hub City tradition. They proudly support events that make Washington County unique. And I would say this is definitely one of those events that makes Hagerstown unique.
This is a unique event. There's no question about it. The largest nighttime Halloween parade on the East Coast. We have the Movers now coming into view. New Path Movers. New Path Movers. And they are here in the house in the parade. They've got music playing and more. It's kind of like more than just a guy with a truck, though. It's New Path Movers, a local moving company. And we're going to take a quick break as the camera is showing right now one of our marshals. We got a band coming. We'll be right back right after this.
Voltage Wrestling is coming to Antietam Broadband. The action and excitement of Voltage Wrestling on Washington County Living, Channel 6 and 806.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why Antietam Broadband provides fast internet speeds and reliable Wi-Fi to meet your needs every day. Flight Fiber is now available in Sharpsburg. Call 301-797-5000 now to sign up.
Hi, everybody. Tom Reiford and Mary Teal Medina. We're back with the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade here in beautiful downtown Hagerstown. And coming into view right now is the marching band from South Hagerstown High School. The South Hagerstown High School Rebel Marching Band. It's over 50 people participating in percussion, winds, color guard, and more, and performing together with the South Hagerstown High School JV and varsity cheerleaders, all directed by Andrew Gallagher.
Nice. And it looks like there's a baton twirler in the mix as well that has light-up batons. That's pretty cool.
You know, I never had a light-up baton when I was a young person, but now I know why. Those things probably are dangerous. But she is terrific, and she's got 3 now.
Wow.
Look at her go.
There are 30 members of JV and varsity cheerleaders performing with the Rebel Band tonight. You'll see them here in just a minute.
This is exciting. A great band, and it's so cool that E. Russell Hicks and South High got to lead the parade for the bands tonight in the 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade.
It's kind of nice. They just keep walking back to the high school right on the Potomac.
They're great musicians. They're great marchers. Wonderful costumes. Terrific looking band, and they are going to score high by the judges, and they're right in front of the judges right now.
They even have their pink pom-poms, I guess, for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
It is. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's good to see the pink pom-poms. Both Mary and I are longtime volunteers with breast cancer awareness here in Hagerstown, which is the most comprehensive breast cancer support organization in the country. 3 cheers to South Hagerstown High's band and the cheerleaders.
Coming into view now, we have the Humane Society of Washington County. A shout out to the late animal-loving Jimmy Buffett. They have a margarita float. That's fun.
Oh, it is fun. He passed away, of course, on September the 1st. He had 5 dogs, all rescue animals. I see a lot of good folks on that float. There's Jill, there's Colin, everybody. Good to see you, all the gang. Every year I do the Lou Howl. I've been doing it for 16 years. Good to see the Humane Society of Washington County. Also, they are the animal support organization. You know, when Washington County calls with some sort of animal problem, they're the folks that have to respond. We do have, you know, law enforcement officers that work with the Humane Society of Washington County. Next up is the Meritus Foundation, folks, and they are walking the street. Their float represent the past, the present, and the future of the work in the community that Meritus does. The changes, a lot of changes coming to our community. Of course,
Yes.
Meritus moving forward with that wonderful medical school project.
Yes.
I'm so excited about that. We broke ground last year, and it's great to see the Bowman Pink Truck in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month here with the Meritus float, the past, the present, and the future. It's a regional medical facility here in Washington County. Long-time history. Award-winning staff, just a terrific hospital system. And of course, it is a trauma unit. Back in 1995, I myself was a resident of the Washington County Hospital. It was called back then. I broke 11 bones, and it was the best medical care I could have gotten. So good to see Meritus Medical Center and the mobile clinic and more here in this great American tradition of the parade. I want to remind you that we've got some great sponsors that are bringing this parade to you, including S&L Water. The Alsatia Mummers Parade coverage is brought to you by S&L Water, where water is our priority. For all of your water and plumbing needs, call S&L Water at 240-313-9190. 96 times we've had the Mummers Parade in this town. It first started in 1921 by the Alsatia Club, and every year, of course, the Alsatia Club does a lot of activities to help pay for the parade, not just the Thunder in the Square and that kind of thing, but they do all kinds of things. The Alsatia Club sponsors the oldest bowling league in the county, the Federal Little League. They also sponsor junior basketball, My High, and this year the club is providing Christmas gifts and help to needy families.
Yes, want to also give a shout out to the South Hagerstown High School athletic boosters.
There they are.
They bleed green, which we can see. They're all decked out in green.
Good to see South High's football team here.
That's right.
And there they are.
Oh, I see it's the, looks like Jeff Klein, Commissioner Jeff Klein, President John Barr.
The Washington County Commissioners are coming into view.
That's right.
There are 31 Washington counties in the United States. This county, Washington County, Maryland, was named before any other. September 6th, 1776, Washington County became official as it was named in the then recently passed Maryland Convention. Good to see Jeff Klein, John Barr, all the gang here from Washington County.
I also see County Administrator Michelle Gordon and Commissioner Randy Wagner.
Good to see you, Michelle, brand new. The first female administrator
Pretty cool.
in Washington County history. Been around since 1776. She looks great.
We're making history here in Hagerstown, aren't we?
So we got Randy Wagner, Wayne Kiefer, Derek Harvey, the commissioners joining John Barr and Jeff Klein. One of our fire trucks, and you'll see, listen, 100 fire trucks tonight, but that's okay because
We should
they're
have
always
counted.
there. They always respond. They always bring help. One of the great fire companies is in Funkstown, and this is the Funkstown Fire Crew. Truck number 10, good to see you guys. And they're here, always ready. And everything's all shined up, looking good. Some of Hagerstown's finest walking down the street
right.
there. Good to see you guys. We have some great folks that are participating in the parade this year. I mentioned we have a wonderful young Grand Marshal who is fighting some just difficult medical situations with her. She's right there. Paisley Ramars is just a wonderful young lady. She's a member of the Federal Little League team, and she's sponsored by the Alsatia Club. She rides through the parade with her family, sporting her jersey and her bravery after struggling with some very difficult medical issues. You know, she lost her hair, the whole bit. So listen, she is a wonderful young lady. I just want to wish the best for her and hope she
beautiful.
Gets some great health. She was crowned by Kennedy Taylor, Miss Maryland tonight, as the honorary Grand Marshal. Good to see Paisley Ramage. Thank you for being here, Paisley.
I guess you could say they were running a skeleton crew at that time.
Well, we have coming into view now blue-gray towing. And I guess that car must have been parked way too long. No, just kidding.
Is that your car, actually?
I think it is my car. No, that's Blue-Gray Towing, a great local company that provides service and moving vehicles. And it says Merry Maids is the car that's being towed. And look at it go up and down.
Oh, nice.
That's kind of cool. Popping wheelies here at the finish line. One of the great bands every year is going to be popping into view in just a moment. It's a big band. They came all the way from Germantown down in Montgomery County. They appear in this parade year after year. I'm so glad that they're back again.
Yes.
It's a great parade.
The Seneca Valley High School Screaming Eagle Marching Band has been the pride of Germantown, Maryland for over 40 years. And this year's group is under the direction of Adam Stevens and drum majors Sarian Chamber and Donovan Holt Harrington. They're looking sharp. I like their
great.
colors.
Seneca Valley High School, a great marching band.
Here comes your Washington County Clerk of Circuit Court, Kevin Tucker. Driving the car well. First heat car I ever had was one just like that.
Good-looking marching band. They're right in front of the judges right now. And you can see the judges sort of bending over, looking at their clipboards, writing down scores, that kind of thing. Very exciting for everybody to watch what actually happens with the judging of these great marching bands. Uptown Funk is the song.
Yes, Tom, I'm surprised you know what that song is.
Jade Penny danced to it when she won Miss Maryland.
Yeah, it's a great song.
She's the coach of the Washington Commanders dance team.
Yes.
So you know it's a great song.
Yeah.
What a great band, Seneca Valley High School.
Ah, yes. We have Mr. Kevin Tucker, clerk of the court.
Oh, there's Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
view.
Clerk of the court, Kevin Tucker. We have a lot of dignitaries that are riding in cars here at the Mummers Parade, and here come several. A lot of great convertibles are used in this parade, and I see Kennedy Taylor coming up right now behind Kevin Tucker. Boy, I don't know. If I was Kevin Tucker, I'd be always looking back at Miss Maryland. And there she is, a wonderful, wonderful Miss Maryland. She is terrific. She was Miss Maryland Outstanding Teen back in the day, and she is a cybersecurity expert. She lectures all over the country. She is a wonderful performer, a terrific dancer.
Yes.
And Jimmy Black is with her, the vice president of the Alsatia Club. Good to see you, Kennedy. She is also a Washington Commanders dance team member. We used to call them the cheerleaders, but they call them dance team now. And here comes Emily Keller in costume, one of our honorary Grand Marshals.
I almost didn't recognize her. She has a good costume.
She is a member of the governor's cabinet, and she does not wear this outfit when she is at cabinet meetings. I don't
know about that.
I know it for a fact. Having attended cabinet meetings, I know she wasn't in that costume. Emily Keller was our first female mayor of Hagerstown.
Pretty awesome.
Just terrific. And we got a great old antique car right there, a beautiful Model A car. And we got some folks in it. I'm not sure who they are, but hello there.
Oh, it's the Model A Club.
Oh, it is the Hub City Model A Club. Good to see you guys. And we're going to take a very quick break, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Are you tired of living with water that's causing rust stains, hard water spots, or other issues in your home? Water's supposed to make life easier and more comfortable, and we can help you experience the water you deserve. As your local authorized Hague dealer, we can tailor a water treatment solution to address your specific needs. We can make sure your laundry stays soft, your skin silky smooth, with a custom-designed water treatment conditioning system. Your whole home and family will benefit from the high-quality water you deserve. Call us today.
We're sure making a lot of people happy. Hey, you're gonna wanna Hagerstown Honda.
Life's too short. Let Hagerstown Honda make you happy by putting you in the new Honda that you've always wanted, like the all-new redesigned Honda Accord, or the always dependable and fuel-efficient CR-V, or the roomy and powerful Honda Pilot that seats up to 8 people. Let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales advisors pair you with the Honda that works best for you, from the dealer that's making it easy. Hagerstown Honda.
Hi, everybody. Tom Reifert, and I'm back with Mary Teal Medina.
Hey there.
And this is very, very exciting. What you're seeing right now on your screen is the Queen and her court. I have been the master of ceremonies of the crowning of the Alsatia Club Mummers Parade Queen for 20 years now. And I was very excited to crown this year's Queen. We had representatives from all of the high schools, homecoming princesses, homecoming queens, and these include Sierra Wilcox from Barbara Ingram School. Boonesboro High is Macy Reineman from the Technical High School, that's the Boyd Michael Technical High. Maida Chowdhury from Clear Spring High. Madison Ebersole from Hancock High School. Keelan Seal from Smithsburg High. Kaylee Harrison from Williamsport High. Kaylee Brown. North Hagerstown High is the world-famous Nikki Gillian. That's Tazanique Gillian. Also, by the way, homecoming princesses Maddie Wade and Danielle Fish from South Hagerstown High and St. Maria Goretti, respectively. But the queen this year was Madison Ebersole from Clear Spring High. It's a random drawing. It's the coolest thing. What they do is all the queens are introduced from all the homecoming high school princesses, and they're brought up front at the Alsatia Club. Each of them gets to draw an identical present that's wrapped, and they all look the same. And as they unwrap them, they're all beautiful silver necklaces, except one is a gold necklace with diamonds. That person that happens to draw that one randomly is
Pretty cool.
the queen of the Mummers Parade.
And this is, of course,
It's Debbie Churchy,
Yes.
the second woman in history to be a female president of the Alsatia Club. Now, the Alsatia Club began in 1911 as a club to keep young boys off the streets and congregating in street corners or hanging out at the local pharmacy kind of thing, causing trouble. So the club was formed. No kidding. That's how the club began, and it sort of grew. And a lot of boys loved to join the club. It was a long time, an all-male kind of a club. And a group of 11 young men met at the public library and accepted the offer to form a club. They wanted to call it the Alsatia Club, and that was named after, well, it was in honor of a district in central London near the Whitefriars Monastery, which was notorious in the 15th through the 17th centuries as a place without law and a sanctuary, the refuge of debtors and criminals. And they chose a Latin motto, which is yield not to adversity, but oppose it. In Latin, it's necece malis sed contra. It's a high-minded sentiment for a bunch of rowdy boys. Anyway, time went on. They formed a basketball team in 1916. They had a fundraising show in 1920, and then they started this great parade. 1921 was the first time, and every year they do it. We've only skipped a few just during the World War II years, then the big blizzard of 2011, and then, of course, 2 years during the COVID pandemic.
I don't think there's a chance of snow tonight, Tom.
No, I don't think
we are
so.
Safe.
80 degrees, there ain't no snow. So we've got a band.
Yes.
Towson High School is here. The Marching Generals from Baltimore County is Towson, Maryland's high school marching band. What a great high school. The Maroon and Black of Towson High School, over 100 members of this great parade marching group. And we've got a flag team and more as they come right past the judges with the band. They're just about to start. Let's give them a listen. High School playing the On Wisconsin theme. Nothing says Towson more than Wisconsin. Spectacular sound and motion of this great marching high school band. I love the lights on that great drum right there, that bass drum with the Christmas lights. Talent and dedication blend harmoniously in a celebration of musical excellence. With each resounding note and every synchronized step, it's a very dedicated team. It's the Towson High School Marching Band, and they have won awards up and down the East Coast. Glad they're here. We even got clarinets, piccolos, flutes, and more of the Towson Marching Band.
Yes, and coverage of this incredible parade is brought to you by the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics, the Parkway Division. They specialize in sport injuries, joint replacement, hand surgery, injections, and much more. Call the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics at 301-665-4575 to make your appointment today. We thank them so much for their sponsorship. And don't go away, folks. Right after this break, more of the 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade right after this.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Antietam Broadband, with fast, reliable speeds up to 2.5 gig and unlimited data, powered by Antietam Smart Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Antietam Broadband today and upgrade to the internet speed and smart Wi-Fi your family needs.
Join us at the Green Turtle in Hagerstown to watch your favorite sports teams on over 100 TVs. Serving all your favorites, including crab dip, wings, burgers, and wraps. Mention this ad and receive $5 off your entire bill. Is your sports team or organization looking for a fundraiser night? Ask about Funds for Friends and earn 20% back. The Green Turtle in Hagerstown. Call today, 301-745-8800.
Hi, everybody. Tom Reifert here at the 96th Annual Alsatia Club Mummers Parade. It's not really the annual. We have to skip a bunch of years, but it is the 96th parade that we've had here in Hagerstown. It is the largest nighttime Halloween parade east of the Rockies, and this coverage on Antietam Broadband is brought to you by the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics, the Parkway Division, also brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Kia, and brought to you by S&L Water. And we are back with this is an amazing cultural unit. Mary, tell us what we're seeing right now. It's incredible.
Yes, they are a multicultural group. The Cassandra Cultural Center actually is a dance studio that is dedicated to promoting and expanding the culture of Latin American countries. This year, they are representing Bolivia with caporales. This group is made up of people as young as 8 years old. Tom, I think you need to put one of those outfits on and show them how it's done.
I want to be in this group. They have been dancing for 2 miles right now.
Yes.
And yet they still have tons of energy. They're having a lot of fun. It is incredible. They have a little bit of a float here at the front, and then they have all these people dancing with live music that's playing behind. It is incredible. The costumes alone is worth the ticket to come here to the Alsatia Mummers Parade. I remember 10 years ago when the first multicultural unit came from Virginia, and this group is here now this year. Many of these are from Bolivia that live now in the United States. Some are here on different kinds of visas, J1 visas, you name it. And it's very, very exciting to have them here. They're all great representatives of their culture. Terrific costumes.
They're literally here with bells on. Tom, look at those shoes.
They have a lot of bells. They can't sneak up on anybody.
It's true.
Whistles, bells, cowboy boots, and more. The Cassandra Cultural Center, representing Bolivia, caporales. Very, very exciting. I'd like to thank our camera operators that are here. Steve, way up high. Steve is way up high over the street. on a lifter that's about 30 feet up over the street. We got Paul is way over on the other side on a big lifter about 25 feet up. And then down on the street level is the world-famous award-winning stage and movie director Dave Dull doing the handheld. That's his view you're seeing right now is from Dave. Longtime stage director here in town. This is very, very exciting to see this dance unit. They have been going for 2 miles in this parade. I don't know how they have the energy to continue. It's tremendous watching
in heels, my goodness.
And in heels all the way down. This is cool. We got some wonderful costumes.
Yes, the Washington County delegation.
Oh, Bill Valentine,
dressed
Bill Weibel.
in costume. I love that. We have Delegate
George
William
Grossman,
Weibel.
Terry Baker, and a whole gang.
Yes, Delegate William Valentine, Delegate Brooke Grossman, and Delegate Terry Baker.
Is Brooke Grossman? It said George Grossman. That's right. It's Brooke
yes,
Grossman. Yeah. Unless she changed, unless it's George Washington.
Oh,
no, there's
I see.
Brooke Grossman in
Okay.
the green. That's right.
I love that,
She's got the green wig. Good to see them all dressed up like that. Bill Weibel's taking my photo. Hi, Bill.
Representatives
How
of
are you, buddy?
District 2 in
Yeah.
the Maryland General Assembly. We thank them for their public service.
Hi, Brooke. How are you? Brooke is Hagerstown's delegate. There's Bill Weibel, South County delegate. Good to see Bill Valentine representing both Washington and Frederick counties. And Terry Baker, who, by the way, is not in costume. He's dressed as Terry Baker.
Oh, my.
Terry finished 7th in the Boston Marathon back in 1981. And he was a world-class runner, had the record for almost 50 years in the 10,000 meters. WAYZ Radio is in the house. We got Bob Rock, 101.5. I'd like to thank them, by the way, for supporting breast cancer awareness. They do a great job.
Yes.
And we had a great event recently where we had the mobile mammogram unit. And here's a guy you don't see often. He's a mummer parade. It's Beulah the Bag Lady.
Yeah.
Wow. And the flying boxcars are in the house.
Oh, my goodness. The flying boxcars.
Dave Blankstone, the general manager, looks like he's driving. Good to see you, Dave.
Preparing for their grand opening. They're under construction right now, slated to open in May of 2024 right here in downtown Hagerstown, right off Summit.
I love the logo. It's a C-119 flying boxcar that was made right here in Hagerstown. The best airplanes in the world were made in Hagerstown for over 75 years at Fairchild, and what a great thing it is that the Flying Boxcars is now a professional baseball team of the Atlantic League. That's the independent league. It's a lot of players who have played in major league teams and are trying to make it back. This is the Fire and Rescue Academy, just going past us. And good to see you guys here today. I did the ribbon cutting at the Fire and Rescue Academy a couple of years ago.
Yes, they're from the Boyd Michael Technical High School.
Oh, they are? These guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Fire and Rescue Academy.
And we've got some cool guys here. They're in green. They're skeletons. South Hagerstown High School in the house. Rest in peace, it says on the side. They're the Rebel Robotics team. It's a wonderful robotics team that's
South
here.
High, yep.
South High Robotics team, paying tribute to all the robots, both real and fictional. Good to see them. Well, there's a guy you don't see often with a weather balloon on the back of his unit there. The students have created a rolling tribute to the form of a robot cemetery, playfully showing Wally and Eva visiting Johnny Five's gravesite. So that's kind of cool. Bloom Dance Studio is in the house. It's a dance studio here.
And their dancers, they're cartwheeling, first of all, which is pretty cool. I think you can do a cartwheel, Tom, can't you?
I can do that. I can do
the backflip, yes,
yeah,
just
the
on a cartwheel. Got it.
I did one getting on this. It was an accident.
The dancers are actually representing living artwork through their movement with a live painter, Caleb Fuller. That is amazing.
Oh, this is cool.
So artist Caleb Fuller is painting as the
they're
float
dancing.
is moving. That is incredible.
It's a moving painting with the dancers moving too.
Awesome.
There's like several different visual arts on display on that float right there. He's putting together, and we're going to see it from the back, Dave. If he switches around and you can see that painting.
Look at that.
Oh, that is amazing.
Gorgeous.
That is an awesome view. Thank you for getting that view in there, Lance. I love that view. Good job, buddy. Wow.
Next up, lit up in blue, we have Justice Sake.
Oh, for
Looks
justice
like,
sake.
Yeah. It looks like there's board members and children are on this beautiful float. They are coming in with horns blaring. Their mission is to enrich, support, and change the lives of children and their families through their efforts.
I remember when the Justice Law was proposed legislation here in Maryland, and it was promoted and pushed through by the local Washington County delegation. And glad it's law in the state of Maryland for justice's sake.
That's right.
Glad to see the float here representing the memory of that young child. Good to see you guys. And I'd like to remind you that this parade coverage by Antietam Broadband is brought to you by the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics, the Parkway Division, specializing in sports injuries, joint replacement, hand surgery, injections, and a lot more. Give them a call, the Center for Advanced Orthopedics at 301-665-4575, and make your appointment today.
And this is quite exciting. We do have fire on batons. This is pretty cool. The Southern Fulton Junior Senior High School Marching Band and Color Guard. They are, let's see, led by Brady Clark and Amy Elias.
Good to see him. Southern Fulton there at Warfordsburg, up in Fulton County. They're always here at the Mummers Parade. They'll also be at the Mercersburg Parade on Monday night. They're right out in front of the judges right now. I can see Russell Neff. He is our chief judge, the parade judging chair. He's done it every year for 27 years. His daughter Jessica is going to be assisting tonight. She's preparing to take over when Russell Neff retires. You can see all the judges watching very carefully as this small high school marching band category marches by. It is a small high school, so they don't compete like with Seneca.
Got it.
Yeah.
Small but mighty, I would say.
Small but mighty is a good way to word it. For those of you that don't know our parade judging chair, Russell Neff, up on the judge's sort of truck, I suppose you could call it. He's the fellow that won the top award, the highest award that the Humane Society of Washington County gives out, and that's the Joan Bowman Champ Award. He created a 501c3, which is called the Friends of KC. And helping us out this year with the parade, by the way, is Brooks House. They're helping with the parade, and they are here. And look, there's one of our former Grand Marshals. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see Brooks House here. Women that are recovering, and they're in business. They're making chocolate. They're doing all kinds of things.
It's amazing, the program that they have under the direction of Kevin Simmers. Really cool stuff. And next coming into view, we have my alma mater, Barbara Ingram School for the Arts. All kinds of things happening here. They have the Addams Family cast members, which is going to be, I believe, their musical for the next year at the Maryland Theater.
It's one of only 2 high schools for the performing arts in the state of Maryland.
Amazing.
The second high school. The first one was in Baltimore. And the building originally, of course, donated by Vincent Grow, and the school is named for his wife, Barbara Ingram, and still family members involved with Katie. And this is a great high school, a lot of talented people, and it's not just performing arts like stage and that kind of thing. We have visual artists. We have a whole filmmaking department.
Correct.
With Kristen Green. We have some great art teachers, photography teachers, all that and more. And it's a wonderful, wonderful high school. And it's a magnet school, so you can be in any part of Washington County and go to Barbara Ingram School. Very proud of this high school. And there is the fastest principal in Washington County. Rob, good to see you. Every time there's a 5K, the man wins it. Good to see Rob. We got a dance team coming up. Great high school. You know, last year they submitted 22 films for the Maryland International Film Festival.
Okay.
And of course, 2 years ago, one of the films that BISFA did a student at BISFA won the student film category out of 35 films from all over the country.
Wow.
Great dancers, the Barbara Ingram School for the Fine Arts. Boy, this is I get laughing because I'm here. I can't help it. Everybody's snapping their fingers.
Yes, or tapping their feet, one of the two.
Oh my goodness. This is exciting. Oh, we got some vehicles coming into view right now. I am excited that BISFA came by. You know, it was good to see the folks from Brooks House. They do a wonderful job, and BISFA folks do a great job. We got fire truck coming into view.
Yes, from Smithsburg, Maryland.
Is it the old Smithsburg?
It is.
Hook and ladder. Look at that. There's the ladder. There's the hose. Wow, that is a great old car. Great old truck. Wowee. That's a good shot. I love that historic fire truck. I bet every time the fire siren goes off, it's like one of those old fire horses kicking the stall doors, wanting to get out and put the fire out. But I don't know if that one is ever used anymore. Hey, I want to thank one of our sponsors. It's Hagerstown Honda and Kia. Coverage tonight is brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Kia and the dealers that make it easy. Come and visit Paul Ritchie and all the gang. Hagerstown Kia and Honda wish much success to all the organizations that worked so hard to make this parade possible. Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia. Ooh, we got the Washington County Jeep Club. The Jeepers are here. We just had the trunk or treat the other night. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, out at the Aviation Museum,
right? At the Aviation Museum. It's good to see the Jeeps here. Daddy's Girl and more. We've got the Jeep Gladiator driven by Dave and Jenny Stansbury. Jeep Wrangler driver driven by Bree, David Denver, and Blaze Jones. We got a 2018 Jeep Wrangler driven by co-founder Penny Weiss and founder Rob Weiss. 2017 Jeep Wrangler driven by Darren Shade. 2009 Jeep JK two-door driven by Scott Myers. It's good to see these Jeeps here. You know, Jeep is a great American company which is now owned by Stellantis, which is an Italian company. And of all the car making companies, it's the only stock right now that's going up. Isn't that strange? And we got a motorcyclist here in the Jeep Club part.
It was a late edition.
It must have been a late edition. Wow.
I like the close-up.
I think he got in the parade by mistake. I don't think he's got a number. Who knows?
All right. It looks like we've got the Duffy String Band. Yeah,
I wanted to talk about these
folks?
guys. This is a big deal. Duffy String Band is a big deal. Very highly regarded, a special treat, came all the way from Philadelphia. A remarkable unit with lots of great costumes. I mean, look at that. This is a true Philadelphia mummer.
Okay.
Kind of a
They're
mummer.
the OGs, right?
These guys are real. The Duffy String Band, founded 1945. The Duffy String Band takes part every year in the Philadelphia Mummers Parade.
Okay.
And it's that city's oldest and proudest tradition.
Cool.
The String Band division is the musical highlight of the Mummers Parade there in Philadelphia. And we're glad that they came all the way from Philadelphia to Hagerstown to be part of our parade. They heard about us. They wanted a chance to take part here. We accepted their offer to come, and we're so glad that they wanted to come down. Thank you, Smithsburg Community Volunteer Fire Company District 7, for being here today. And thank you also to the Duffy String Band for being here. Boy, this is exciting.
Awesome.
All the way from Philadelphia, they came here today. Duffy String Band with real mummer costumes.
And I see, let's see, we have Middletown Valley Bank.
Oh no, is
Truly.
BJ Getz right there? That is. That is.
I don't see him yet. Wow.
All the gang from Middletown Valley Bank are here.
So it looks like they're actually doing a special initiative during October. For every new deposit account opened during October, Middletown Valley Bank will donate $25 to local breast cancer organizations. So
excellent.
That's really awesome in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So
excellent.
A good note.
Thank you, Middletown Valley Bank. Growing and growing. Had some mummers that just went by. Thing 1, thing 2, a big purple thing.
Tom, are you
Wow.
Are you craving donuts? For some reason, all of a sudden, I'm just like really craving crumpies.
It's good to see Peter Bickford.
And Melissa Fountain.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
2 Emmy Award winners just drove by, folks. Good to see Peter Bickford. And that is, of course, the world-famous Crumpy's Donuts, headquartered right here in Hagerstown.
Yes.
The official donut of New Year's Eve, the Dunkin' Donut that dunks down into the AT&T coffee.
On New Year's Eve.
On New Year's Eve, we got Crumpy's Donuts came out with a special pink donut. I'd like to thank one of our sponsors, S&L Water. The Alsatia Mummers Parade coverage is brought to you by S&L Water. At S&L Water, your water is our priority. For all of your water and plumbing needs, call S&L Water at 240-313-9190. We're going to take a very, very short break, and we'll be back right after this.
If I'm the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia. Like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7. Or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room. Or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown Kia.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why Antietam Broadband provides fast internet speeds and reliable Wi-Fi to meet your needs every day. Flight Fiber is now available in Sharpsburg. Call 301-797-5000 now to sign up.
Hi, everybody. Tom Reiford with Mary Teal. Medina is here, and you are looking at the Springfield Middle School and the Williamsport High School Band. Now, the blue band is the high school band. We're glad they're here. They're doing it together, combining their marching unit. More than 100 middle and high schoolers are playing together from Williamsport, directed by Lindsay Pompa and Lauren Bond.
You got it.
This is very, very exciting. Good to see this Williamsport Middle School and High School. Springfield Middle School, of course, named for the Springfield farm where George Washington came and visited Washington County in 1790. And they're playing a great song from Ghostbusters. It's a combined middle school and high school marching unit. So they're in that category. The judges are really giving them a close look and listen. That was a great band right there. The Williamsport High School and also Springfield Middle School marching together.
And I believe I do see once again the Click family.
Again?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I would definitely
there they are
recognize
again.
that.
Yeah, there they are.
That really cool.
Yeah, Jessica had a birthday yesterday. And Tim Click is coming down. That is a cool thing. That's the official advertising vehicle of the Mummers Parade. They have all the different sponsors, you know, Washington
really cool.
County, the city of Hagerstown, downtown Hagerstown. They have the Convention and Visitors Bureau, all that and more on their ads. It's really a cool vehicle.
So their business is called 117 AV. They're out of Hagerstown, Maryland, and this is actually the area's only LED mobile billboard truck.
That is awesome.
That is really cool. It was designed and built by Tim himself.
Cool.
So hire them for grand openings, businesses, advertisements, really cool stuff.
Good to see Tim and his wife right there. She was a standout softball player in high school, got a 4-year scholarship at Division I school. Just a great softball player from the Mercersburg area. I first met her back in 1992 or 3 when she was a worker at Whitetail. And they had all the different sponsors on the side with the Alsatia Club part of the things. And we've got, I think this is the roller skating group.
Yeah.
These are the Vixens, right?
Can't see quite yet.
This is the great roller skate. I know that Emily Keller's daughter skates in that skating group. The roller derby team.
Are you a skater or a rollerblader, Tom? What's your preference?
Rollerblading, because it's more closer to skiing.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
We love rollerblading, and of course we love the wonderful group that is our roller derby team, the Mason-Dixon team. Glad they're here. Good to see them, and you can see how they demonstrate how they play this sport.
I've heard it can get kind of rough.
Oh, it can get rough, and there's some great skaters, of course.
Yeah.
Tremendous job. You know, it'd be easier, I think, roller skating down Potomac Street than walking the whole way.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. For sure.
Wow.
Maryland area roller sports.
Maryland area roller sports. There you have it.
Give a big round of applause to St. Mary Catholic School.
Good to have them here. Now, we don't always know who they are. And when they come into view, we sort of figure it out. But we do have a list of things. And a lot of times the list is not exactly what happens, because you got to understand there's 4 different sort of routes that all join in. It's like several different funnels come into Potomac Street. But this is still a great American tradition here, the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade, all volunteer organization. Nobody gets paid to put this parade on. Everybody steps forward and does it together. A lot of volunteers pull together. It was good to see the Brooks House ladies helping organize the parade this year. St. Mary's Catholic School just came into view. Enjoy their fall student display there on that float. St. Mary's, great elementary school and school program here in Washington County in Hagerstown. We got another fire truck right behind. That's a big yellow fire truck. Boy, I tell you what, that is a big unit. I think fires would be scared if a truck like that came into view.
That is a legit.
You know, it was 80 degrees when I got here at a little bit after 5 o'clock, right after crowning the Mummers Queen this year. It was the warmest Mummers Parade in anybody's memory. Now, it had been cold. We'd had some cold days down in the 30s at night. We had our first frost the other day here in parts of the county. But today, what a great warm day. We got some rain coming, but it's rain-free right now. I don't think it's going to rain until well after the parade ends. Good to see St. Mary's just going by, pre-K through 8th grade, 301-733-1184. St. Mary's Catholic School. Good friend of mine,
Yes.
Steve Hummel, went to St. Mary's.
Looks like the Hagerstown Regional Airport fire truck.
Oh, that's the crash
what
truck.
that is. Yeah.
That's the crash truck. You see how they can move the
Oh, that is
the
really
thing up?
cool.
Yeah. That is a great crash truck. We acquired it here at the Hagerstown Regional Airport with a couple of grants that came through, and it's just a great crash truck. You know, for a long time, there were only 2 air traffic control towers in the state, BWI and Hagerstown. And of course, Hagerstown has the second longest runway in the state of Maryland. Now there are 3 towers with a tower at Frederick. We have an honor guard coming into view. This is one of our official honor guards, the state of Maryland Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services. Their color guard for a long time during the Hogan administration. Secretary Green was the Secretary of Public Safety and Corrections. And now with the Westmore administration, of course, is another secretary. I'm sorry, I don't have it here in front of me, but
Secretary Carolyn Scruggs.
There it is, Secretary Carolyn Scruggs. Thank you very much. Good to see this unit marching. They do a great job. A lot of corrections officers and correction facility public safety staff are employed here in Washington County.
Yes.
And I'm glad that to see them.
Yep, Washington County is home to 3 state correctional facilities. They provide a lot of jobs. Glad to have them here. There's also their canine unit. Do they have canines with them?
We got parole and probation. We have administration. We have the chaplains. We have case management. All that and more. Part of the state of Maryland's Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services. A great employer both here in Washington County and right next door in Allegheny County.
Wanted to give a brief shout out as well to some of our sponsors. We're just so appreciative of their support of the Alsatia Mummers Parade. We have the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics Parkway Division. We also have Hagerstown Honda and Kia. They're the dealers that make it easy. Also, S&L Water Solutions, where their water, or our water, is their priority. Their water's probably their priority too, but specifically our water. Oh, thank you guys for being here. After this short break, we will have more of the 96th Annual Alsatia Mummers Parade.
In today's world, people consume video on multiple screens. Antietam Media Services is the company you can trust to reach those audiences. From streaming platforms to social media and traditional cable advertising, Antietam Media Services helps your business be seen. For over 4 decades, Antietam Media Services has been helping clients tell their stories through a lens. From live multicam event coverage to single-camera cinema production, we are Antietam Media Services, inspiring ideas, proven results.
The Physicians and Physical Therapy team at the Center for Advanced Orthopedics Parkway Division specialize in prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and rehabilitation of sports injuries. Our new facility is conveniently located near Interstate 70 and 81. We offer easy parking, on-site x-ray, and diagnostic tools, and we accept all major insurances, including Medicare. Our board-certified physicians and physical therapists specialize in sports injuries, joint replacement, hand surgery, and injections.
Entrepreneurs have molded our county, our country, and our world. That's why Antietam Broadband is proud to announce our Innovation Fund to help Washington County entrepreneurs start up, grow, or sustain their business. Antietam Broadband will invest a total of $1 million to help local entrepreneurs bring their dream one step closer to reality and to support growth and expand opportunities in our community. To learn more about the Innovation Fund, visit AntietamBroadband.com.
Holy mackerel, this is exciting. This is the 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade here in Hagerstown. I'm looking at dancers, I'm looking at drummers, and I'll tell you who they are. It's the Baltimore Go-Getters. The Baltimore Go-Getters is an award-winning Baltimore City community band that has not only majorettes but also an incredible drum line. This organization has been established since 1994. I know they always perform in the big MLK parade in Baltimore.
Oh, cool.
This marching band works with children starting at the age of 2 and up to young adults. Within the organization are drum majors. They're teaching the skill of dance and coordinating while choreographing performance for all the competitions and all the events. In addition, they have pom-pom majorettes. They have a great core group of musicians performing alongside the majorettes. Now, the musicians start as young as 10 years old, all the way through adults. The musicians are taught the skill of playing all the different instruments, and it's a continuous learning of the youth skills that will carry them through all their other phases of life. The Baltimore Go-Getters, very positive community vessel for the last 29 years, supporting the youths within the community of Baltimore City. Steadfast, on the move, growing members, and making a difference. The Baltimore Go-Getters once again with us here at this great American tradition, this parade. I tell you what, the guy was doing a big bow at the front there.
He is.
This is tremendous.
Like, he is leading them well.
I tell you what, that's a great drum line right there. Good majorettes, a lot of noise, a lot of excitement. Performing for the judges. You know, there's cash prizes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, it's a big deal, yeah.
Cool.
This is a big deal. One of the judges this year, I don't know if you can see her, but she's dressed like the Grinch. And she's loving the music. There she is. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I love that guy's costume.
Yes.
It looks like he's wearing a diaper.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Huh. You know, you don't often see that on South Potomac Street. Wow. Great choreography by the Go-Getters Majorettes. And there they go. Wow. Thank you for coming all the way from Baltimore.
They even made the Grinch dance. So that's
was
saying
incredible.
Something.
Great drum line, great musicians, great dancing. Mayor Scott would be proud.
Yeah.
I think we got the Jeepers that are coming next.
Yeah.
The Baltimore Go-Getters. On my script, everybody that's watching this right now, they're number 66, and we have got hundreds of more units yet to go in this great 96th annual Alsatia Club Mummers Parade. Holy mackerel. We got some more Jeeps coming into view. They're all beautifully decorated.
It's kind of creepy.
A little hyper. Look at that. They caught a skeleton along the way.
It's pretty cool.
It is way cool.
Yeah. Waco Jeepers.
The Waco Jeepers are here in the house. Also, we have Eastern Maryland Jeepers are in the parade this year. We've got a lot of great Jeep enthusiasts. And, you know, the people that I own a Jeep, first of all, but the people that own Jeeps are really into their Jeeps. There's whole traditions of ducking somebody's Jeep. Do you know what that is?
I have heard of this.
These
yes.
little rubber ducks.
I have a Jeep, but not a Wrangler. So I'm not cool enough to have a Wrangler. Just sort
What
of.
what kind of Jeep is it?
A Compass.
Oh, you have a Compass.
Yeah.
Okay. My wife had a Liberty for a long time. Now she has a Renegade, but I have a Jeep Wrangler,
Nice.
1999 CJ. So TJ, excuse me. It's a great Jeep, and these are great Jeeps right here. They're all decked out. We have a lot of wonderful Jeeps from the Waco Jeeps, including Greg Matos and Brenda Parker with a 2021 Jeep Gladiator driven by John, Andrea, and Ariana Woodring. Todd and Christy Lawson have a Jeep. McKenna Miller, Kendall, and Cole Mills. A lot of great Jeeps that are here, 5 or 6 in a row. These great Jeep club representatives all tricked out. It's a category in the Mummers Parade. It became a category about 8 years ago because all these Jeeps get so tricked out. It's incredible. And there's
That was
Stitch.
really cool.
There is Stitch right there.
Awesome.
You know, you don't often see Stitch riding a Jeep. Lilo and Stitch. There's a great old Jeep right there. I tell you what, there's some terrific Jeeps. Wow. Love these Jeeps, the Waco Jeeps.
Next, we have the Silver Starlets
Yep.
of Hagerstown, Maryland. They've been around for quite some time. I feel like they're in the parade every year, right?
The Silver Starlets are great. It's a wonderful organization of the twirlers and the Baton twirlers, the flag team, and more. They do have an honor guard. They have the older kids, and they get right down to the little people. Majorettes and color guards. There's 30 members of the Silver Starlets of Hagerstown that are marching tonight. And they march all over the East Coast. It's a great performing unit. Uptown Funk is a common theme.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it, and I'm glad to see them coming into view. They're almost right across from the judges right now. We had a great Baton twirlers and more. You know, in good weather, which tonight is good weather,
Yes.
you can have 50,000 people watching this parade. It's known as the largest nighttime Halloween parade for 2 reasons. Number 1, the number of people watching it. And number 2, the number of units that are in the parade. There have been years with over 100,000 people watching this parade. Back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, the parade, you know, was bigger. We had a year that a president was in the parade, several Miss Americas, that kind of thing. We've had governors in the parade. Larry Hogan was a recent parade participant back, I think, in 2018. And we always have some core units year after year, and a lot of surprises. Like this year, that group from Philadelphia, the Philadelphia
Yes.
Mumbers of the Duffy String Band. And I tell you what, the Silver Starlets from Hagerstown, they're always here. They never disappoint. It's great to see them here. And of course, we always have the Allegan Shriners, and they're not here yet, but they're going to come.
Yeah. Oh, we'll know when they're here.
Oh my gosh!
We shall know.
Will we know that they are here? It's going to be great to see them now. The Silver Starlets, just coming out of view. You can see them right now. The way this is set up, I'm out in front of Bester, right on the sidewalk with Mary Teal Medina. I'm Tom Reiford. This is the 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade. We're not even 40% of the parade through yet, and this is terrific. We got a lot of things that are still happening, and coming up, we've got some spooky skeletons. We have a lot more fire trucks, the Washington County Ag Expo,
And right
Bulldog,
now, it looks like we
Federal
have a
Credit
mummer.
Union, and all that and more. We do have a mummer. Mummer number 55 is, who knows? It doesn't say, but
It's up to
I'll
you
make
to
something
decide.
up. I'll
Yeah.
make something up. This is one of those new Marvel superheroes.
Okay, I do see Grogu from The Mandalorian. Have you seen The Mandalorian?
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are many colors. I got to give her props.
There you go.
So many colors. And they're the spooky
There's
skeletons.
the spooky skeleton.
I like that.
The spooky skeletons. Wow. Spooky Skeletons of Maryland. 2 spooky, scary vehicle entries for your parade enjoyment. Wow. I tell you what. Very spooky. I can hear the word spooky being repeated over and over again. This is entertainment. I tell you what, there are a lot of kids here. They're watching the parade. They were dancing with the music and dancing with everything else. There's families, grandparents, a lot more. There are people that marched in the parade back in the 50s, 60s, whatever, here at the parade because this is a great American tradition. They do it year after year. A lot of places along the parade route are having parties up on the second floor of their places. A lot of parties are happening, and you know they sort of every once in a while look out the window. Oh, there's a parade happening, and it's really an amazing experience. If you've ever been to the Mummers Parade, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a place to gather. It is so warm and perfect. Oh, this is that famous Boca Raton old fire truck from the like 1940s or 50s. I can't remember when it was on the scrap heap. It is not that old, 1983 fire truck. Sorry, but they rescued it. It was going to get taken apart for scrap. The guy saved it, fixed it all up, and he has it in parades all across the country. It's the coolest thing. Washington County Ag Expo coming into view. We have one of the best agricultural expositions in the state of Maryland is right here in Washington County. The Washington County Ag Expo is growing bigger and bigger every single year, supported by the Washington County Board of County Commissioners, the Ag Council, of course, the Ag Expo Board. We have Washington County Ag Expo Fair Queen. Brielle Long is here with her court, ready to welcome everyone to next year's Ag Expo, July 13th through the 20th of next year. Good to see Brielle here. Great person from an agricultural background. And we've got, by the way, more ice creameries, more wineries, more breweries, farm breweries, more distilleries than every other county in Maryland except one here in Washington County. It's exciting. Bulldog Federal Credit Union just went by. Good to see Bulldog here. It's one of the great credit unions here in our area. Bulldog started right here in Washington County, growing bigger and bigger, and you belong at Bulldog. We're going to take a short break here at the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade, the 2023 version of this great parade that first started in 1921, 102 years ago. And we skipped a few years for World War II, the blizzard of 2011, and of course a couple of years for COVID. We'll be right back. I'm Tom Reiford with Mary Teal Medina. Thank you for watching.
At an early age, I always saw myself as a law enforcement officer. I had friends that worked here that kind of pushed me in that direction.
I think it also goes back to the people that you're working with also. The camaraderie that we have, the teamwork that we have, the family-like atmosphere, kind of makes it hard to leave, and that you want to stay here and be part of something.
Now hiring correctional deputies. Entry level starts at $51,000. Lateral starting salary $53,976 plus a $10,000 sign-on bonus.
Rentals Unlimited proudly sponsors events happening in our community. Give our experienced personnel a call or stop by one of our 5 locations for all your home improvement, residential, commercial, or industrial projects. We provide friendly and knowledgeable service you can depend on the first time and every time. Rentals Unlimited. We rent solutions. 1458 South Potomac Street in Hagerstown and online at rentalsunlimited.com.
When you need someone who will come through no matter what, someone who will go the extra mile, Cumberland Valley Heating and Air specializes in the installation of residential and commercial heating and air solutions. 24/7 emergency service delivers our promise of getting you the help you need when you need it. We're the tri-state experts in heating, air conditioning, and above all, comfort. Cumberland Valley Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a train.
Hey everyone, Mary Teal Medina here alongside the award-winning Tom Ryford. We're coming to you from Hagerstown, Maryland, here at the 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade. And in view now is the Smithsburg Middle School Leopard Band, their marching band. 60 members strong tonight in their purple and gold, directed by Michelle Benda.
Oh, this is a great middle school band. Marching precision, very, very high marks. I think the judges will give them. Also, musicianship, very, very important. And you can see that Smithsburg Middle School, the Marching Leopards. I got a granddaughter that goes there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's a great looking band. The purple and gold is right, Mary. Boy, I tell you what, and great music.
Yes, good song.
Good to see Smithsburg Middle School Band here in the 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade. I tell you what, we're having a good time here in downtown Hagerstown, right on South Potomac Street. And we've got an old farmall coming into view. That is a beautiful old tractor right
awesome
there.
Looking.
Beautiful farmall. And this is the Antique Tractor Club of Washington County. Here they are. Glad they're here. Always some great tractors in the Tractor Club. They do a lot of events, of course, not only the Ag Expo, but the Mummers Parade. They do the Two Top Rurtan Club Steam and Tractor Show. A lot of different tractor shows around the region. Some of these tractors, you know, only drive in parades because they're immaculate. And yet, some of these tractors are used every day on the farm. So it is an amazing club. A lot of them are over 60 years old, 70 years old, that kind of thing. A lot of antique tractors. Glad they're here. We have an old Case right there. We got a Ford. We got a John Deere, all that and more. Now, I grew up on a dairy farm, and I know that the tractor is the modern horse of, 120 years ago. None of these guys think that a tractor is a small deal. This is a big deal to have tractors that do the work and do the load. People are very, very proud of their tractors. Good to see them. Good to see that old John Deere right there. Boy, I tell you what, City Ballet is coming to view, and I know that the person sitting right next to me knows a lot about ballet. Do you know, when she was in high school, there was a year that she got to dance with the Rockettes. And it was sort of a summer program. And I know you have to be very tall to be a Rockette.
That's true.
But first of all, she is an award-winning dancer. She's a choreographer. She helps out with the ARC Stars. And she did you win it one year?
I did win it.
You did win it one year. One of the best dancers on the East Coast is Mary Teal Medina. She was Miss Maryland's Outstanding Teen. She has competed on the national stage, and she knows all about ballet. So I'm going to let her take it away.
Yes, I don't know all about it, but I do know a little bit. So let's see, the City Ballet School. Their float is featuring scenes from the famous fairy tales that City Ballet has presented at the Maryland Theater in the past few years. So I guess it's a little bit of a compilation of some of their previous performances. I do see a Nutcracker, so there's one. Maybe a little bit of Swan Lake. I know they do an annual performance of the Nutcracker at the beautiful and historic Maryland Theater, also on Potomac Street, just a little bit north from where we're sitting right now. They've been around for quite a long time. The City Ballet School really cranks out amazing dancers, highly just skilled, very technical.
And a lot of these dancers have gone on to, be dancers the rest of their lives as a choreographer, running their own dance studios, that kind of thing. And a lot of them have gone on to become Miss Washington County, or you name it, and competed on the stage at the Miss Maryland pageant. And it's good to see them here. It's a great program. City Ballet, been around a long time. Used to be Barbara Klauser, right, with City Ballet? I'm trying to remember who the different
I'm not sure,
principals were. We got the Nutcracker coming into view behind, and we have a float as well. All that and more with the City Ballet. The float features scenes from some of the fairy tales that the City Ballet has been involved with. We have some dancers that are on that float.
Looks like a mermaid.
Is that the Little Mermaid herself?
I'm gonna guess, yes.
And we have Saturday and Sunday, December 9th and 10th is the Nutcracker with the City Ballet and the Western Maryland City Ballet Company presenting the Nutcracker at the Maryland Theater. There you go.
Quick shout out to some of our sponsors that really have made this possible. S&L Water Solutions. Your water is their priority. For all of your water and plumbing needs, call S&L Water at 240-313-9190. That's 240-313-9190. Also, great appreciation for our friends at the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics Parkway Division. Their specialty is sports injuries, joint replacement, hand surgery, injections, and more. And last but certainly not least, Tom, we talk about our third?
We have the good folks at Hagerstown Honda and Kia, Paul, Richie, and all the gang. And the parade is brought to you by Hagerstown Honda, Hagerstown Kia, the dealers that make it easy. We got some Jeeps right here.
Yeah.
I am just amazed at the way these Jeeps are decorated. It is incredible. We have a lot of Jeep clubs that are participating here in the parade. They're all over the place. Washington County Jeeps, the Eastern Jeeps, the Jeepers Club, just different Jeep clubs. They're having a ball here. Some of these Jeeps are just amazing, just incredible Jeeps. I love that one. That is such a great Jeep. You can take the doors off in Maryland. In Pennsylvania, you can't take the doors off. I don't know if you know that. Halfway Fire Crew is now on South Potomac Street, right out in front of Bester Elementary School, and then the judges. There is a fire truck category for cleanest and best, and that kind of thing. all the different things that they judge the fire trucks on.
This one's looking kind of shiny.
This is a beautiful fire truck, Halfway, and they are always there. They're, Halfway Fire Crew, they answer a lot of calls both in Hagerstown, out on the interstates, that kind of thing, things that happen, might happen at the Valley Mall or wherever. There's a lot of reasons that Halfway Fire Company would be there. Company 26, the Halfway Fire Company here in Washington County. Good to see. A lot of people say, why is it called Halfway? Well, it's because it's halfway from Hagerstown to Williamsport.
You're going to have to think about that one too.
And we're going to take a short break. This is the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade. We will be right back right after this.
Voltage Wrestling is coming to Antietam Broadband. The action and excitement of Voltage Wrestling on Washington County Living, Channel 6 and 806.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why Antietam Broadband provides fast internet speeds and reliable Wi-Fi to meet your needs every day. Flight Fiber is now available in Sharpsburg. Call 301-797-5000 now to sign up.
Hi, everybody. We're back. I'm Tom Reiford with my co-host tonight for the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade is Mary Teal Medina. And this is an exciting group right here.
Yes, my goodness. This is the band, not just the band, the band. So their unique percussion ensemble brings an immeasurably vibrant presence to parade goers, I'll say. Our bright turquoise, royal blue, pure white, and silver performance flags and palms light up the parade route. With more than 30 years of marching experience, the executive director, Ms. Dawn M. Barnes, along with a host of parent volunteers as staff, proudly work to continue the advancement of the band. I love that. It takes a village, right? So they provide their members with an opportunity to experience exciting and educational activities, including travel and community activism. That's just a part of what they focus on. So they are poised with style and sophistication, as you can see on your screen right now. I love the colors, the blue, the turquoise. They're community-based. Just good stuff. Simply put, they are the best. Their words. I love that. I love the confidence.
It's the band marching unit. I tell you what, great drum line right there. Terrific dancers. Holy mackerel. I'm so glad they came to this great parade, this great American tradition. Whew. A lot of energy right there. For 2 miles they've been doing this. I would weigh about 100 pounds if I did that for 2 miles.
I think you would get your steps in.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. And look at the little guy in the middle. Awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
The drum is bigger than him.
He's doing a great job.
Great drummers, great dancers, and a great band unit marching here in the Mummers Parade. Wow. This is fun.
I think they deserve a Crumpy's donut after this.
Yeah, I'll say. Wow. You can see everybody tapping their toes, having a great time. They're right next to us right here. Wow. I love the colored lights on all the drums and everything. Some great camera work, by the way. That's Dave Dull, our roving cameraman, right on the street of South Potomac Street. Part of the Mummers Parade. He always wanted to march in the Mummers Parade. Holy mackerel. Great camera work. Thank you, Steve. And Paul from Up High. And Lance in the booth is our director with Jim Turner and all the gang. This is the Boy Scouts of America, the combined district, Shenandoah Area Council and the Mason-Dixon District. This wonderful Boy Scout float on the Bowman truck has a camping theme, and it's featuring the fun activities. Participating Boy Scouts always do these great things: campouts, building fires, fishing, getting great at archery and more. The Boy Scouts of America, scouts of all ages in uniform. Great to see the scouts that are here. I was a Boy Scout, and I was a Boy Scout assistant troop leader and a Boy Scout leader down in North Carolina. Good to see the Boy Scouts that are here on that great float. More Jeeps coming into view. There's a beautiful blue Jeep right there.
Oh, nice. F&M Trust.
Banking done your way at F&M Trust. That'd be Tim Henry and all the gang. I think Jill Redicliffe is their marketing director. She's either in here or she was on that other float. Good to see the gang here from F&M Trust. Oh, there's lots to read.
Yes, they've got a whole big paragraph.
As an independent community bank, F&M Trust has served the financial needs of customers in South Central PA for 115 years. In 2022, the bank opened up its first community office right here in Hagerstown, 83 West Washington Street.
Yes.
F&M Trust offers personal and business banking and investment and trust services. The bank prides itself in being a good community partner and supporting local fire and rescue companies, schools, fairs, community traditions just like the annual Mummers Parade. So please stop by the Hagerstown office. Experience banking done your way. F&M Trust. I think Laura Lowry is the branch manager there. And Adolescent Clubhouse is now coming into view. Alice and Wonderland themed tea party. Look at that.
Those costumes are great.
I'm late for a very important date. It's the sober tea party of the Adolescent Clubhouse. Well, I suppose most tea parties are sober unless you're serving something else. But this organization does a lot of good, and it keeps people sober, and it's a great organization, a nonprofit called the Adolescent Clubhouse. Glad they're here. That's a good learning program.
I hear the horns.
Oh, the Allegan Shriners are in the house. The Sahara unit. Good to see you guys from both Hagerstown and Cumberland. They do a lot of wonderful things for the Children's Hospital. They have free medical care for children, and these guys are a parade favorite year after year after year with these little cars. They have so much fun. Let's enjoy the great camera work by our Cracker Jack team high over South Potomac Street.
I like how Dave stepped back. He knows.
He almost dove over the chairs. Oh my gosh. This is terrific. The Allegan Shriners are just going around and around, having a ball. These guys have to fight to go to the parades. There's never enough cars for the people that want to drive them.
Oh, yeah.
And they have an absolute ball. And they come here year after year after year, and they do great things for a lot of communities. Of course, it's a huge fundraiser. They have a wonderful Shriners Children's Hospital program providing free medical care for children all across the United States. And thank goodness for the Shriners. And a lot of people say, oh, why do they wear the funny hats? Why do they do this? Why do they do that? I'll tell you why. It's saving lives.
Yeah, it says right on their...
Don't anybody ever let you say that the Shriners don't do a wonderful job. They do a great job. And thank goodness that they're here. I just love them. I think it's terrific, these guys. Some of them have been doing this apparently over 40 years.
Wow.
Driving these little cars here in the Mummers Parade. Glad to have them. The Sahara unit, the Allegan Shrine from Hagerstown, Maryland. All these great car units. And speaking of cars, Hagerstown Honda and Kia, one of our sponsors of Antietam Broadband's coverage of the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade. And Paul Ritchie always does a great job at the Teacher of the Year program that they do here in Washington County. We have a great Teacher of the Year this year, by the way. That teacher is in this parade. We're going to do introductions here in a little bit. But anyway, they get a free car. Every year, the Teacher of the Year gets the use of a car for a whole year, and you can only drive it for 3,000 miles. Then you have to bring it back to Hagerstown. Turn it in.
Okay.
Because they use the demo models, right? So some of the teachers are putting like, I don't know, 7 or 8 cars into use because they drive a lot.
It's kind of nice.
So
variety.
But thank you very much, Hagerstown Honda and Kia, for doing the things that you do. Hey, we've got a great band that just is coming into view. This is the the Blazer Band from Clear Spring High School. Clear Spring, a great band, the Blazers. Blazer proud, as you know. Not just a motto, but
Blazer
something.
strong.
Blazer strong, not just a motto. They do it because of what happened, a year ago. But I don't want to go into that. But anyway, it's a great band. My son played football one year for the junior team at Clear Spring, the Chargers, and that was the year the Chargers won the Washington County Junior Football League Championship for the first time in 40 years. Anyway, this is a great band, the high school band from Clear Spring. Let's give them a listen. Good to see the Clear Spring Band here.
Yes, it looks like coming into our view now is the Mogginsville Volunteer Fire Company. They're from my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Up in Mogginsville. Good guys and gals up there.
Oh, yeah. Phil Ridenauer and all the gang at Mogginsville. I tell you what, They always answer the call out on I-81, all those accidents and other things that happen out there, and they're a great fire company.
Absolutely.
And they're always, you know, we got to do fundraisers for the volunteer fire companies, and Morgansville no exception. But they're a great fire company, and they always participate in this parade. They talk about fire prevention, your life extension. Morgansville Fire Crew. Good to see Phil Ridenauer and all the gang. Phil's got a brand new hip, by the way.
They're going to have a brand new building soon.
They're going to have
right
a
off
brand
81.
new building. So we got some more Jeeps coming into view.
Tom, I feel like you missed the memo. You're supposed to put your Jeep in the parade. Come on.
Well, my Jeep doesn't look anything like these Jeeps. We've got some great Jeeps here, by the way. And I tell you what, some of these Jeeps, they must cost thousands of dollars of the Washington County Jeep Company. It's Waco Jeep, this organization.
Waco, got it.
Waco, the Washington County. And the Waco Jeeps, they're here. And Jeep after Jeep after Jeep that are coming here. Some of them are so tricked out and look so great. There's Beetlejuice. There's
cool.
a lot of great Jeepers that are here. Huge blow-ups. I tell you what, I love that Gladiator right there. That's a great-looking Jeep. and some of the LED lighting that they're having. Look at that Jeep. It gets a lot of ducks. You see the ducks that are up on the dashboard?
That's what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking
okay.
about. Somebody gets ducked. All those little rubber ducks. That person is very admired by Jeep enthusiasts.
Okay.
I only have 2 ducks. That guy's got about 1,000 ducks in his Jeep. That's a good Jeep right there. It's got some sort of a net over it of Christmas lights.
All right, next up we have a wonderful church in our community here in Washington County. It's Hub City Vineyard. Their theme for their float is a Jesus Revolution, which is probably from that movie called Jesus Revolution, which is a great movie. You should see it. Based out of kind of like the 70s, 1970s, hippie, you know, Woodstock era, late 60s.
Right.
I love the tie-dye.
It is very, very tie-dye. 60s was sort of that revolution of the revolution of love, the year of love. And I see it. Join the Jesus Revolution. Sundays, right there. That is actually a great paint job, if that's a paint job.
Yeah.
Join the Jesus Revolution. Sundays 9 and 11.
Come as you are.
Hub City Vineyard.
Love that.
Very, very colorful. Love the tie-dye. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Come as you are. This is McLaughlin's Energy Services. And for more than 65 years, McLaughlin's Energy Services has been providing local folks the affordable fuel resources that they need for comfort in everyday life. Over time, the clients of this great company have changed their needs, and of course, all the needs, when they change, technology changes. But it's classic reliability, great service, commitment to satisfaction, none of that has changed. Great company, McLaughlin's Energy Services. We still maintain the highest levels of both quality, products, and ideal assistance for every call, and always eager to prove ourselves with knowledge, installations, fast fuel delivery, second to none. Complete line generator units in-house that are used for backup power, all that and more. Now,
love it. Oh, Mr. Herb Smith, Governor Herb Smith with
That's
Rotary International. He is driving in a Mercedes convertible.
It's good to
Pretty
see
cool.
her. He sent me a text message right before the parade, and if he's watching this, I'm reading it because you sent it to me, okay? And I'm very proud of this young man tonight in the 96th Alsatia Mummers Parade. He is the District 7360 Rotary International Governor. Now, this district represents 71 clubs in central Pennsylvania, western Maryland, which is Washington County all the way out to Garrett County, and also the panhandle of West Virginia, the 8 counties of West Virginia. And he's a great guy, and I'm glad that Herb Smith is doing this. And it's fun. He's there with his partner, Kurt, husband, and it's wonderful that Herb Smith, our district governor of Rotary, is honored to be in our parade, the Mummers Parade. And we're going to take a short break, and we'll come back with the Smithsburg High School Leopard Band. We'll be right back right after this.
Are you tired of living with water that's causing rust stains, hard water spots, or other issues in your home? Water's supposed to make life easier and more comfortable, and we can help you experience the water you deserve. As your local authorized Hague dealer, we can tailor a water treatment solution to address your specific needs. We can make sure your laundry stays soft, your skin silky smooth, with a custom-designed water treatment conditioning system. Your whole home and family will benefit from the high-quality water you deserve. Call us today.
We're sure making a lot of people happy. Hey, you're gonna wanna Hagerstown Honda.
Life's too short. Let Hagerstown Honda make you happy by putting you in the new Honda that you've always wanted, like the all-new redesigned Honda Accord, or the always dependable and fuel-efficient CR-V, or the roomy and powerful Honda Pilot that seats up to 8 people. Let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales advisors pair you with the Honda that works best for you, from the dealer that's making it easy. Hagerstown Honda.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade in 2023. This beautiful Saturday evening, 80 degrees at the start of the parade. It's about 76 degrees right now, and we're listening to the wonderful sounds of the Smithsburg High School Leopard Band. It's a marching unit with 50 members led by Benjamin Zabostini, and we're so glad that they're here. A great band. Beautiful uniforms and beautiful music, playing Thriller. Let's give them a listen. Great band, the Smithsburg Marching Band, up on the hill in Smithsburg. You know, the Washington County is famous, of course, for orchards, apples, peaches, grapes, and more. And the largest orchard in the state of Maryland, just outside of Smithsburg, is in Ringgold, and that's Reinhardt Orchards.
Yeah.
And Reinhardt provides all the apples for the elementary schools in Washington County.
I didn't know that. That's
and
pretty cool.
It's a great thing that, you know, of course, J.D. Reinhardt grew up in Washington County, and as did his father and family and all that. And it's just a wonderful thing what our orchards do for our local community. Hey, Boonesboro's in the house. This is a great fire truck right here.
Yeah,
Tanker 6 from Boonesboro. Looking sharp. What a great fire truck. Boonesboro, the second largest municipality in Washington County of the 9 incorporated municipalities. And they've got a great volunteer fire company down in Boonesboro. Glad they're here. The home of Nora Roberts and Bruce Wilder and the whole gang. And we got the Knights of Columbus, right? Are here today.
Pangborn Ladies Auxiliary.
Glad they're here. Pangborn Council, Knights of Columbus, and the Auxiliary. Good to see you guys. Way to go, gentlemen and ladies.
Before this next unit, I would love to give another shout out to our sponsors that really made this all possible this evening. That is S&L Water Solutions. For all of your water and plumbing needs, call S&L Water Solutions at 240-313-9190. That's 240-313-9190. And of course, also wanted to give a special thank you to the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics Parkway Division. They specialize in sports injuries, joint replacement, hand surgery, injections, and more. Call the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics for your appointment at 301-665-4575. Thank you for your sponsorship to make tonight possible.
Hey, this is a great unit that's coming up into view here. It is the Protégé Twirlers.
Nice.
It's a national winning baton twirling team, and they're headquartered right here in Washington County. These wonderful baton twirlers participate recreationally in parades, but they also do a lot of national competitions and regional competitions. You can check them out. They're on Facebook, the Protégé Twirlers, a great baton unit. Now, some of these twirlers have competed at Miss Washington County and the Miss Maryland pageant. This is a great twirling program. And we've got our Our twirler himself is Dave Dull, right on the street with the camera unit, getting those wonderful close-ups. Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Boy, I tell you what, it ain't easy being a baton twirler. Now, we have all the different ages. I don't know if you understand this, folks, but the training starts young, and it goes right down to the real little kids. We have twirlers high school and a lot younger. And we are just 100 units in to this parade, so we're about 50% or a little bit more maybe through, and it still is going. And we are just about 2 hours and 15 minutes into the parade, and there's a lot more yet to go. And the crowds haven't left. People are playing. It's warm. It's not raining. And we're watching great performances from all kinds of units, whether it's marching bands or people with tricked out Jeeps or antique cars, muscle cars. Every organization, for-profit organizations, non-profit organizations, and real little baton twirlers with great big smiles.
Love that. She's being a good sport. She's been doing this for what, about 2 miles now?
Yeah, we're right near the end of the parade route is where the judges are. Years ago, the judges used to be in the square.
Yes.
And what happened was the parade actually came down West Washington Street into the square and then turned right.
Okay, I didn't know
and
that.
came down South Potomac.
Gotcha.
And they changed the parade route back in the late 70s.
Okay.
To have it be just straight down feeding with Potomac Avenue, Oak Hill, the feeder streets, Terrace, all coming down into this unit. Oh, we have Miss Washington County? For real? Here we are. I happen to be president of this board, everybody. This is the Miss Washington County, Miss Western Maryland Scholarship Program, and the Little Sisters. We have Miss Washington County, Kendall Neal. There she is. Yes. She has the voice of an angel. Kendall Neal is just a wonderful representative of all things that are good with people that work hard. Good to see you, Kendall. Good to see you. I know you. Yeah, there you go. Kendall Neal is seriously an opera singer. Mission Barbecue is coming up behind. They're a great organization, too, supporting veterans and all things great.
Yes, they're a company that focuses on giving back to the community and their country through homemade, fresh, never frozen food. I am really hungry all of a sudden. The American way, as they say. They focus on supporting all uniformed American heroes. I love that. So they're actually going to have a special Veterans Day event on November 11th there at the Valley Mall location, and all veterans will receive a free sandwich. So mark your calendars, November 11th.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Yes.
That's a Saturday this year, I think, isn't it? I think it is.
Yeah. We are going to take a very quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more of the Alsatia Parade in just a second.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Antietam Broadband, with fast, reliable speeds up to 2.5 gig and unlimited data, powered by Antietam Smart Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Antietam Broadband today and upgrade to the internet speed and smart Wi-Fi your family needs.
Join us at the Green Turtle in Hagerstown to watch your favorite sports teams on over 100 TVs. Serving all your favorites, including crab dip, wings, burgers, and wraps. Mention this ad and receive $5 off your entire bill. Is your sports team or organization looking for a fundraiser night? Ask about Funds for Friends and earn 20% back. The Green Turtle in Hagerstown. Call today, 301-745-8800.
Hi, everybody. Tom Reifert here with the world-famous Mary Teal Medina, and this is the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade, the 2023 version. And right now, on your screen, you can see the great Boonesboro High School, the Warrior Band, and they sound terrific. They got great uniforms, and it's 33 members tonight, directed by Scott Engel. Boonesboro High School Marching Band in the parade again this year. Glad to see him.
I like the touch of green. It's kind of cool.
Way cool. That guy's got a light up bass drum. Great Boonesboro Warrior High School Band. And I see a Humvee coming into view. I tell you what, it's not every day you get to drive down South Potomac Street in a Humvee.
Definitely not.
With an American flag sticking out the barrel of your 30 millimeter or 50 cal.
I'm not sure who this group is, but they look pretty awesome.
They do look awesome. Glad to see you, buddy. I'm glad you're here in the parade. Things get out of order. It's okay, folks.
That's showbiz, as they say, right?
That is showbiz. Let's go. The Washington County Junior Football League, the Giants are in the house, the cheerleaders and the football team itself. It's a junior football program. 6th, 7th, 8th graders participate in the Junior Football League program. There's a good shot of the moon.
Yeah.
And I am not talking about, saying that I'm serious. That was a great shot.
Yeah.
Was that Paul Shirley on the camera there, or was that Steve? I tell you what, that was a great shot of the moon. Through the clouds here, a Halloween parade with a full moon. It can't be beat on a Saturday night. 96 times people have marched down South Potomac Street, and this annual parade has been, for many years, just lots of floats, some bands, celebrities, that kind of thing, and it has kind of morphed into, bands and fire trucks and Jeeps and that kind of thing.
Yes.
Gone are the huge floats that we used to have. Mr. DeVore used to have that great float company that had all the floats. And, the floats are much smaller now, maybe not as, ornate or as tricked out, but look at these little kids right here.
So cute.
5th, 6th, 7th, 8th graders, I've been corrected. And the Washington County Junior Football League Giants is the football program here in Hagerstown. Great team, and it's a great junior football program. They play most of the time out at Marty Snook Park.
Right.
And also some other places. I mean, they also play out at Hancock. I don't want to leave Hancock out. And a couple other places throughout the counties. But most of the games are played at Marty Snook Park. Let's go Giants. There they go past us, all the cheerleaders. The Hagerstown Giant cheerleaders. They're loud and proud. We are the best, they're saying. And this is the Football League themselves coming behind.
Yes.
It is a great program here in Washington County, the Washington County Junior Football League. It gets kids interested in team sports. A lot of kids that aren't playing baseball or soccer, and they try out for football, and they play, and they go on and they play in high school. We've got some Junior Football League kids that played in college and won in the pros. So, it happens. And thank you, by the way, DM Bowman Trucking, for providing all these trucks to be floats, including for the Hagerstown Giants of the Junior Football League. The WCJFL. Touchdown. Good to see you guys. Great program, the Giants. Now you know that they are having fun. They are having a ball. We've got, what do they call those things where they run around the something fire drill? Anyway,
Chinese fire drill.
Is that what it's called? Yeah. Anyway, it's another junior football league right here, and they just ran around. It could be the Saints. Yep.
I think it is.
Yep.
Yes, they're an amateur competitive football themed float that they have.
So the Saints are running to get back up on the float. They just had a ball here. Who knows what's going on? The Saints are here, and we're up to number 113 with a lot more to go. With the fire truck coming behind. There's every volunteer fire unit, by the way, in the county is here tonight, including the Hagerstown Regional Airport, which is a professional staff. But every fire truck company is represented here. And it's really special to have so many fire crews here. And they always answer the call. They always help out when you're needed in multiple places. And there they are, the Saints Washington County Junior Football League program.
They have a lot of energy.
Yeah, the mom is going, I can't wait for this to be over.
Aww. Shout out to all the sports moms and dads, dance mom and dads, you know.
Oh, they're
Gotta
having a
get there
good time.
somehow. Looks like this is the Longmeadow Volunteer Fire Company we have coming down.
Longmeadow's in the house.
Yes.
Oh, glad they're here. Thank you, Longmeadow. Up in the north end of town. They always answer the call up there, too, and sometimes help out on I-81 as well.
Yes.
Let's just hope that you never have to call on the fire company to bring them. Guaranteed Truck and Auto Parts, your truck and auto repair place. Guaranteed Truck and Auto. Give them a call. They've got a scary kind of a truck float there. It's moving around, all that and more. You know, you're 2 miles into the parade. It's tough to be spooky. It's tough to get your energy level up. But this middle school marching band has their energy level up. It's the Western Heights Middle School Marching Band. Under the direction of Jessica Seville, this year they're performing the Baton theme from Star Wars. The band is led by drum majors Ezekiel Hall and Adeline Kirkstand and directed by Jessica Seville. So let's give them a listen. Here they are, the Western Heights Middle School Band. Glad you're here, folks. It's a great looking flag crew, great musicians. Cadence going by with their drum unit. It's been a long parade for Western Heights, but they're still keeping their energy level up.
Yes. All right. Next up, we've got the Liverpool FCIA Western Maryland team. So around the world, LFC International Academies provide young players with an opportunity to develop and learn new techniques and skills under their professional coaching staff. So they're teaching young folks in our community across actually 5 continents as well how to play the Liverpool way. So they are very energetic.
Oh, they're
I love
fired
that.
up.
I love it. They're trying to create and foster a positive environment
It's a great
for their
soccer
young
program,
players.
yeah.
Well, they call them footballers technically,
football.
but yes, we know the soccer. Yeah, good stuff.
Coming up into view, I think this might be Swan's Lawn Care, Swan's Landscaping as well, providing top-of-the-line quality service for the tri-state area, 21 years in business. They do snow plowing, lawn care, that and more. And you have got to see what they're doing out there. They are driving around in circles. Making circles around the competition is Swan's Lawn Care and Landscaping. Holy mackerel. Now, they're not going to drive like this on your lawn, but they can drive like this on South Potomac Street.
They might for the right price. I mean, I would pay for that.
Oh, my gosh. So, Swan's Lawn Care. Oh, my gosh. They're still coming. They're going to be dizzy by the time the parade ends.
I think you're right about that.
And they'll have to trade in those 2 tractors. They're articulating tractors, by the way. Almost a 0-turn radius there, but not quite. That is cool. Wow. Just whizzing up and down. Swan's Lawn Care, named after the city park swans. There they go. Sharpsburg, Maryland Fire Company in the house. Their emergency unit, one of their pumpers. Thank you, yes. Sharpsburg Truck 1. Glad you're here. Your horn works. Glad to see Sharpsburg in the parade.
And I see folks from Younger Toyota.
Yep, Younger Toyota are here. Younger Motor Cars. Toyota, Mitsubishi, Volvo. Check out the new models available at Younger Motor Cars. And I know that there's a new Younger car that is being driven by Stacey Hurst, a breast cancer awareness. All tricked out with the breast cancer awareness new logo.
Yes.
I tell you, the guys from Younger, they do a great job, and they're a big part of our community.
Absolutely.
If you have an opportunity to swing by Younger Toyota right here in Hagerstown. Electricity, your rider. 420-mile range plug-in hybrid. That is, I guess, a Younger Toyota plug-in hybrid.
Yeah, I think so. Mitsubishi, yeah.
Cool.
Nice Volvo.
3 vehicles from Younger Motor Cars. Cool.
And we love this next group. One of our premier sponsors for this parade tonight, S&L Water Solutions. So like we've said earlier, your water is their priority. They are actually a small locally owned business that specializes in water treatment, well pumps, full service plumbing, and more, serving the tri-state area. Rob there with his wife and daughter.
Is that Rob?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was Rob.
Good folks, good family.
Rob Lushbaugh, there he is. Good to see you, buddy. S&L Water
He's got the wave
Solutions.
down.
He's going to have a very tired arm if he's been doing this for 2 miles. Good to see you, buddy. Very, very active in the community. I've served on a couple of boards with Rob. Good to see you, pal.
Thanks for your sponsorship tonight.
Absolutely. He gets his name out there. Everybody knows his company. Donate Life. This is a 2017 Mustang convertible. Also, we've got some other vehicles, Donate Life. And Donate Life Maryland, some of the folks that are participating, Mike Butler, the volunteer coordinator, Mary Butler, one of the volunteers, Charles Cranford and Amy Cranford are volunteers. Donate Life. If you have an organ you would like to donate, they're the program for you. Napa Auto Parts here in Hagerstown. Napa Know-How. I love the breast cancer awareness ribbon right there on the Free State towing vehicle. Thank you, Napa Auto Parts. I get some of my car parts from them.
Next, we have up Children's Village.
Yay.
So they have the mini fire truck with a Children's Village trailer pulled behind. I don't see the mini fire truck, but, you know, that's okay.
It could be inside there.
Yeah, maybe. They're over off the dual highway in Hagerstown. They host field trips
Mount
from
Etna
schools.
Road. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's great. Children's Village was really the first in our region to do that kind of youth education program. The real life-saving skills, life skills that you need as a kid. And a lot of times every year at the Children's Village events, they honor kids that have called 911 or done any number of things. So it's great that it's here in our community. Absolutely. We're going to take a very short break before we see a great middle school band. We will be right back with more of the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade. I'm Tom Reiford with Mary Teal Medina. We'll be right back after this.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia. Like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7. Or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room. Or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown Kia.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why Antietam Broadband provides fast internet speeds and reliable Wi-Fi to meet your needs every day. Flight Fiber is now available in Sharpsburg. Call 301-797-5000 now to sign up.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tom Reiford, and with me is Mary Teal Medina. And we are more than halfway through the Great Mummers Parade, a terrific American tradition in downtown Hagerstown, the largest nighttime Halloween parade on the East Coast. This is the 96th time in 102 years that the parade has been held. Perfect weather. When I sat down tonight, it was 80 degrees here in downtown Hagerstown. Now it's about 72. It's perfect weather, and this is the Northern Middle School marching band.
That's right. The night band is comprised of 6th to 8th grade students. They actually have 60 participants in their marching band, and they're performing the Monster Mash. Yeah, good stuff. So 60 members marching tonight, led by Leanna Hollis. Let's give them a listen.
A great drum line right there, Northern Middle School band. It's been 2 miles into the parade for them. And up next is a float. It's the Ron Stolley Spooky Town. It's a spooky Halloween display. And they're bringing it. Very, very spooky. All kinds of costumes and blow-up spooky things. They're getting in the celebration of the Halloween spirit.
That's right.
Right here in downtown Hagerstown. Thank you for being here. And we got some cheerleaders behind the Spooky Town.
Yes. Looks like there's 20 of them. 20 members from the North Hagerstown High School cheerleading squad.
Yay! North Hagerstown High School cheerleaders in the house.
Home of the Hubs. We saw Little High School
We
earlier.
saw Little High School, but spelled differently, but yeah. During the French and Indian War, a German tinsmith named Heiskell was the person that created the German Hessian soldier, which of course is the mascot of Hagerstown. It's on top of the City Hall, and during the Civil War in 1864, a Confederate sharpshooter shot the heart of Little High School. And that was replaced years later. For years it was up there with a hole in it, but they replaced it. And it is in the Hager House Museum with the hole in the heart. And when Hagerstown was ransomed in 1864, it was supposed to be a ransom of $200,000, and they accidentally wrote down $20,000. And a lot of people say, well, what happened to the zero to be $200,000? Well, the zero was the circle in Little High School's heart. Hey, coming into view right now is the North Hagerstown High School Band, the Marching Hubs. It's the North Hagerstown Hub Marching Band, 60 members led by Jessica Manor. They are here. They're looking sharp. Yes. What a great band. North Hagerstown. You can see Little High School right there. We have a great flag crew that's competing tonight in the large high school marching band category. Really sharp drum major. Great cadence by the percussion section, and here they come. That's a great band right there. They look great. And they sound great too.
Good song.
So we love the various veterans units that are here in Washington County, including AMVETS and also the American Legion and the VFW and the 40 and 8. We had a national convention here several years ago, the 40 and 8, hosted right here in Hagerstown. The 40 and 8 is about the number of men and the number of horses that could be carried in the World War I railroad cars, and hence the organization 40 and 8 was named. It is headquartered here in the Western Maryland chapter, at least, is headquartered here. 40 and 8 is a veterans organization. There's a World War II veteran right there.
Yes.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Wow.
We are going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. More of the Alsatia Mummers Parade in just a moment.
In today's world, people consume video on multiple screens. Antietam Media Services is the company you can trust to reach those audiences. From streaming platforms to social media and traditional cable advertising, Antietam Media Services helps your business be seen. For over 4 decades, Antietam Media Services has been helping clients tell their stories through a lens. From live multicam event coverage to single-camera cinema production, we are Antietam Media Services, inspiring ideas, proven results.
The Physicians and Physical Therapy team at the Center for Advanced Orthopedics Parkway Division specialize in prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and rehabilitation of sports injuries. Our new facility is conveniently located near Interstate 70 and 81. We offer easy parking, on-site x-ray, and diagnostic tools, and we accept all major insurances, including Medicare. Our board-certified physicians and physical therapists specialize in sports injuries, joint replacement, hand surgery, and injections.
Entrepreneurs have molded our county, our country, and our world. That's why Antietam Broadband is proud to announce our Innovation Fund to help Washington County entrepreneurs start up, grow, or sustain their business. Antietam Broadband will invest a total of $1 million to help local entrepreneurs bring their dream one step closer to reality and to support growth and expand opportunities in our community. To learn more about the Innovation Fund, visit AntietamBroadband.com.
Hey everybody, Tom Ryford here at the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade. It still is beautiful weather right now, just 70 degrees at about 8:45 is our time right now. You're watching this, of course, on a delay that's taped, but what a great project this has been for me and Mary Teal Medina. We've got some great sponsors. We'll tell you all about them in just a second, because coming into view right now is a wonderful program.
Yes, it's On Stage Performance. So they are a dance studio. They've got folks from ages 6 to 18. That's quite a range. They're over near Williamsport, Maryland, led by the Shirk sisters. That they're the ones actually doing the cartwheels together. They're the dance studio owners, Caitlin and Rebecca Shirk. If you could see them doing the tricks. A good,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, sister
and
duo.
You know them.
Yeah.
And you recognize them.
Even
doing
while
that.
they're doing that, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Way to go, Mary. I had no idea. None of that was written down. She knew that off the top of her head. This is a great dance program. We've been watching them come down the street, and they've been dancing every step of the way. All these kids from ages 6 to 18. Just terrific. Great job.
Yeah.
Wow. They had light up costumes, just tremendous. Cartwheels, all that and more. Wow. Oh, and the song finished right in front of the judges. The judges were all tapping their toes and everything. This is great. It's called On Stage Performance.
Yes.
They just came by the judges' stand. They're now right next to us. Very, very exciting to have them here in the 96th Alsatia Club Mummers Parade. And see, I have a dance expert with me to be able to explain all this. She was a Rockette one year, just a terrific dancer. She was Miss Maryland's outstanding team. She was Miss Washington County a few years later. Just a tremendous expert in dance. Still doing choreography and helping out with a lot of programs here in Washington County. Well, they have all kinds of props.
They really do.
They have fans and everything.
Light up tennis shoe laces. Like,
wow.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Huh.
Awesome. All right, looks like we got the Scooby-Doo crew coming down Potomac.
The Scooby-Doo crew. Yes, you're right. Two
I just made
mummers
that up. I don't know.
dressed as Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Well, it's Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. in Velma
Yeah.
are here, and there's Scoob. Okay, we got some mummers. You know, in Hagerstown, a mummer is anybody that's dressed as a costume marching in the parade. Not like the Philadelphia mummers. It's a different thing. I get it. But it's cool that people do this. They choose to compete in the mummers category. They have a lot of fun doing it.
And it's the mystery machine behind them. You see that? Oh,
Yes,
it's
it
the,
is.
Let's see. The
Human Development
Yes,
Council
that's
in
right.
the House. Human Development Council. Melanie Sylvester is the board president. Jenna Schlawick is the administrator, and Bob Avey also in administration. Joseph Moore and Tim Barger, part of the Human Development Council. Glad you guys are here. Thank you, Mystery Machine and Human Development Council. Well, this is a Maze Santa Pots. Nothing says Mummer Parade more than the Maze Sandy Pots. Now, seriously, it's where you go for quick, clean porta pots and services for all kinds of events, you know, and construction projects as well. The Maze Septic and Porta Pots have been providing Hagerstown and the surrounding area with professional, I'm just laughing because I said that, and knowledgeable service for more than 20 years. Prompt, affordable, portable toilet and rentals. Give them a call so that you have something to go on. 301-791-7977.
Look, the Grinches are talking to each other. We have a Grinch in the parade and a Grinch judge, actually, and they're communicating somehow. The Grouchy Green Neighbor, it's a Nissan pickup truck escorting the Grinch and his staff.
Oh, that is awesome.
There's the judge, Grinch.
Holy cow. He got the Washington County Football League, the Williamsport Vikings cheers leaders, and also the football team are in the house. Williamsport is here. As I recall, there were a couple of Williamsport teams. One was the Bears.
Yes.
And we got some loud cheerleaders. Sponsored by a mulch company. These are the Vikings. There we go. Well, we're having fun here in Washington County. This is the Williamsport cheer squad from the junior football program, the Williamsport Vikings. We have just a few to go. Well, quick couple of notes here. I want to thank again Paul Ritchie and all the gang at Hagerstown Honda and Kia. What a great company. Give them a call if you want to get a car. I mean, yes, they have used cars, but they're a great company, and they always provide the new car for the Washington County Teacher of the Year to use for the year, and they do it year after year. It's Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia. Also, SNL Water, we saw them go by just a minute ago, and this is brought to you by SNL Water, your water supplier. Also, we have the Centers for Advanced Orthopedics, the Parkway Division, specializing in sports injuries, joint replacement, all that and more. Thank you, sponsors.
Yes, also the South Hagerstown High School Media Club.
Yay.
Just went out of your view, but we want to give them a little shout out here. They provide live streams on the South Hagerstown Media Facebook page, so I guess probably for their athletic games and sort. So yeah, they've got all kinds of cool things going on. Videography. Their float features amazing photos taken by student members. So they actually have cameras with them as well. They're taking your picture, so smile.
Yep. And the U.S. Army is just coming into view. Like to thank the U.S. Army and the U.S. Army recruiting folks for being here. Staff Sergeant Alford, Staff Sergeant Rowland, Staff Sergeant Hall. We have Specialist Beachley. And also Specialist First Class Myron. The station commander is in the house, the United States Army, and they're marching in this parade. You can join the Army, be in the reserves, go to ROTC, or do like what two of my kids did, and they went to West Point. I have a son who is a medevac helicopter pilot serving overseas. He's deployed right now, and he is a medevac pilot. Congratulations for all these Army guys that are here today representing what's best in America. Got a couple of vehicles, too, from the U.S. Army. That's an Army hauler right there. Good to see you. Oh, and more Jeeps. Imagine that.
Maryland Jeep Alliance.
Yay. Let's hear it for the Maryland Jeep Alliance. We're having a lot of fun. The Maryland Jeep Alliance in the house. Some great Jeeps that have been here today. The legendary Misfits and the Jeepers, the Maryland Jeepers. The Jeep Rubicon Wrangler driven by Colin Snyder. Lindsay Shoup also driving a Jeep, and 2006 Jeep Wrangler driven by Mr. and Mrs. Daniel McKinney. So glad that they're here. Ooh, that's a big wrecker right there. A
really
main truck and trailer. Woo.
Yeah.
Main truck and trailer.
Yeah, so get your truck and trailer serviced or fixed today at their shop in Mogginsville. If you can't drive to their shop or you need your vehicle towed somewhere else, they actually do that too. So they do pretty much everything. Give them a call, 240-347-4183, and let them help take care of your headache.
Boy,
yeah,
that is one big tow truck right there.
It is.
Holy mackerel. I think we got the YMCA coming into view. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so.
All right, we got the YMCA.
Yes.
Riding in the YMCA bus is Jessica Segrist, Sierra Tothill, Alex Williams, Angela Spann, Angel Spann, Kristen Estes, Ronnie Mills, April and Brent Miles. Glad to have the YMCA here.
Yeah.
All my kids grew up in the Hagerstown YMCA program. Oh, and more cars and floats. That's a cool looking car right there.
It is.
Wow.
Oh, this is Learnicity.
Learnicity is in the house. Learnicity Bloom Alley just is coming by. Glad they're here. The Learnicity Bloom Alley, learning things. And we've got the last vehicle is Hagerstown Fire Police, and that is it. Our 96th annual Alsatia Club Mummers Parade. Not annual, I get it. It was 102 years ago that it started. So 96th version of the Mummers Parade is now officially ending right now. They're all out in front of the judges. And it's been a great 3+ hours spending here with you. This is the largest nighttime Halloween parade here on the East Coast. We have a full moon. We have a great co-host with Mary Teal Medina.
Great weather.
Thank you. Great sponsors, too.
Yes.
SNL Water, CAO, the orthopedic place. Also, Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia.
Yes.
So thank you, these great sponsors. You're going to hear more about them in probably just a second. But I want to thank a wonderful crew high up over the streets of Hagerstown, and also on the street. We've had some great camera work today of this 96th version of...
and our director, Lance.
Thank you, Lance. And thank you, Paul, and thank you, Steve, and thank you, David. And it's been a pleasure, Mary, for being here with you tonight.
It's
you
been
are
an
a great
honor.
co-host. She's got a career, I think, in television. I'm a has-been, but she's going to be a will-be.
I think we make a good team. It's been a pleasure.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, and have a great time.